morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning, and first things first, let me thank my Lord and Savior for letting my feet touch the floor so I can hit the door to try to get more so I can help more. Why? That is what I'm putting into. And I start today by saying please subscribe to my page, Mr. Straight Up, YouTube and Patreon. Real soon we're going to do an exclusive video with myself. And to those that are chiming in today, what we're doing today, we're going to talk about what happened to me a couple days ago. But before we get there, something I like to say. Something I'd like to get off my chest. For years, I gave everything that I had to the city of Detroit. Upstanding citizen, upstanding friend, upstanding co-worker, upstanding person in general. You know, I always came to work well dressed, smelling good, being presentable, being a presence. I've always respected the person next to me. I've always respected my surroundings. I've always respected the company in general, mainly the Department of Transportation. I've had a few disagreements here and there, nothing that would make me say I did anything wrong because everybody has their own opinions. But most lately, the city of Detroit has went above and beyond to, I would look at it as blackballing a model citizen and an outstanding employee. For almost 20 years, I've worked for a company because I love people. I love people so much that I gave a large portion of my life, actually over a third of my life, to helping others. Excuse me. I gave my heart, I gave my body, I gave my soul. For the years of driving a bus, I was attacked, I was cussed out, I was threatened. Not only was I attacked once, but I was attacked twice. Had to fend for my life a couple of times out here. For what? Because I love serving the public. I'm here for a purpose. And that purpose is to serve and to help. And during my time, I never let it get to me. I never let it bring me down. You know, I've met thousands of people since I've been in the Department of Transportation. Some relationships still stand. Some relationships don't. Some relationships I had, some I forgot. Some I still hold on to. Some there are thin lines. But what the Department of Transportation would never say is that I did not give everything that I had. That I did not step up as a employee, a supervisor, a trainer, or whatever, and give my best. Through all the phone calls, the texts, and admirations that a person has received since I've been off work, it makes me feel outstanding. But what recently happened to me, and what has happened over time, is a total travesty. And because of this, there are department heads and employees that need to really be investigated, let go, and things of that matter. So I was terminated back on November 22nd for false allegations of sexual harassment by a lady named Angela Davis. during this, the staff never ever, meaning the department heads, the superintendents of operations, they did not follow protocol. They lied to my face. They told me that they did an investigation, but they never ever pulled the tapes. They told me they did an investigation, and during this investigation, they found me to be guilty of what these accusations were. And who did they investigate with, everyone? The department never asked anyone who was present what actually transpired. They went along with a female who's had a history with other gentlemen at the job and claims of sexual harassment with them also, and the same person. They never, ever did what they were supposed to do. They told me my case was sent over to CREO. Howard Bragg said that, which was a complete lie. They didn't follow protocol by dividing us or switching us between terminals during an investigation of a he say, she say case. They didn't follow protocol, which put my case into a grievance immediately, because CREO never got to investigate, which would have been taken care of 2 weeks later. When one of the students who was present came forward, they wrote a statement saying that Angela Davis lied. They said that Angela Davis jumped on my back, which means her private parts, her breasts, and her personal private parts back down would have been located upon my body, which means I was sexually assaulted, everyone. This lady said that I told her to assume the position and bend over in front of her while the students were sitting there. And the students said she lied. They said she lied. They put it on the statement. But once again, I'm not part of the friends, family, and fucking network. I stand on my own because I'm a leader. I'm a born leader. And because I don't run in those circles on a regular basis, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to the woman or any woman who's watching, because pussy is involved. Sexual pleasures of a man intervene on his job. And his position, which being Andre George, was a position of someone who was sexually active with this lady at the time. And not only did they fabricate this story, they fabricated a story to be detrimental to myself, my income, my life, my character, my surroundings, my well-being, my mental, my everything, because my name has been scarred, drugged through the mud, and even to the point where people will always look at me a certain way from a lie that was derived from a place of, you couldn't have Gilbert. Gilbert didn't want you. To further subdue everything that happened, and because it couldn't go to CREO and they skipped over that, now my paperwork has went all the way up to Lansing, not with no proof that they have, because I asked Howard Braggs that day. I said, pull the tape. He said, we're not going to pull the tape. We already finished with our investigation. How are you investigating something or finish your investigation when she has no one to corroborate her story? She has no witnesses. You didn't pull the tape. And myself, my president, and my vice president just found out that day why I was even there. And the way I found out, everyone, was I was over at Shoemaker doing what I do, teaching class, helping people, performing, being a stand-up person that I am. It was a Friday, everybody. And on this Friday, November 22nd, I had just finished class, wonderful class. And I bought 63 people, 62, 63, whatever it was, all lunch right out of my pocket. Because that's what I do. I'm a giver. You know, the money wasn't the issue. I wanted to see everybody have a great time. You know, it was my last day. I was going to be in class until that Tuesday. Because on Tuesdays, you know, after class, for those that want to stay over, what I would do is I would give them a financial setting of how to set themselves up when they first come to DDOT to get them on a 2-year path so their funds can try to get their credit up, can get their banking up, get that stability that they need, you know. And not only did I do it for that class, I did it for every class. You know, it was something that not only that I look forward to, but they look forward to me also. You know, the word was spread. During this time, I had encounters with many women. And everyone will tell you, if you came and got Gilbert, Gilbert will be the first one to run, jump, and help. I stood in the rain. I stood in the snow. I stood in the sunlight. I stood in the cold. Some days I wore the wrong shoes and the weather changed on me. Some days I didn't have an umbrella to put a hood over my head or nothing. But I stood out there with those students. And I stood out there with them students because I cared. And I still care. I stood out there to make sure everyone, whether you like the way I gave my techniques, whether the way you like the way I gave my training, whatever it was, no one will ever say that I wasn't there for them. During this time, many young ladies, you know, shot they shot, so to say, made passes at me, came into my inbox, said slick stuff, you know. And, you know, because I'm quick-minded and I'm witty, I would blow it off, you know, say little stuff, walk away, you know, indulge in some conversations, keep it moving. But do you know what I would always tell these students? I would say, you can't get my phone number until you are in your blues. I would always make sure I said that. You cannot have my phone number until you are in your blues, you know. So for you to hear all these rumors about Gilbert did this and Gilbert did that and Gilbert did this and Gilbert had sex with 40, 50 people, you know, however many numbers it went up to. Last time I checked, it was at 40. Why is it that no one has ever came up with a name that I had sex with? Why is it that they say I did all this with the students, but not one student has came forward, written a statement on me? No student has said that we've been together, and they still have no names. And these same people, let's take the superintendent, for instance, Andre George. There are many names linked to him. Isn't he the superintendent? There are babies linked to this man. You have names on this man. Let's take some of your other instructors. They have names. The females do. Yes, the females do. And the men do. The only name that you could ever come up with me on, and I'll give you 3 in the whole time I've been there for those that don't know. One is Tanisha Kimbrough. Listen, my baby, she passed away. Everybody who knew me for real knew, but, you know, the world didn't need to know. The next was Wakita Hall. And these people that I'm naming are years ago, for those that know. Wakita Hall. We had our time. Then after that, you know, she got with another instructor, and, you know, his name is Louis Weingart. And after that time, he's had it out for me just because she still wanted me. Whose fault is that? Most recently, it was Angela Davis, which was, I thought, was one of the best things that I did, you know, for a friend, because I considered her to be a friend. She wouldn't even be in OTC if I didn't vote for her to be over there. I was one of the first ones to vote for her. I helped this young lady when she first came. I gave her rides, a couple dollars here and there, you know, because her and her mama was sharing the car, and they are still sharing the car. However many years later, 7, 8 years later, whatever it may be. And I'm not saying that to be facetious. I'm saying that to say I went above and beyond during my time at DOT for the ultimate disrespect to be happening right now from the upper management and management in general by not doing their job. I've turned in paperwork on Corey Holmes. I've turned in paperwork on Darius Freeman. I've turned in paperwork on students. I've turned in paperwork on Ms. Davis. I've turned in a plethora amount of paperwork to cover myself. And it all went through Andre George. Why is my paperwork disappeared? Why is there, I got copies of everything, but why is it nowhere to be found? Why? Why has something that I haven't done to anyone transpired into, we're going to get Gilbert. We're going to blackball Gilbert. That is the question that we're answering today, everybody. Because we're also going to delve into what happened to me a couple of days ago in a few seconds. But I want to make this perfectly clear. I have never threatened anyone. I have never acted like I was coming up to the job to do something to someone. Everything that I'm saying about the people that have done the wrong deed when it comes to me and trying to bring down my character, I have did it the right way through paperwork, because that's what we have to do, right? You know, I have people out here saying that I'm old snitch ass nigga. I'm telling on people. Who am I telling on? I'm on here talking about people. Who am I talking about? First off, I am talking about me and my life. I am telling you what has transpired with me and the people around me and my surroundings. I am telling you what has been done and the fuckery that has transpired amongst department heads. Why? Because they couldn't get me on attendance. You couldn't get me on appearance. You couldn't get me for being a good trainer. You couldn't get nothing on me, but you had to come with some claims that should be amazing to everyone, that I've been there almost 20 years. And I've never had a sexual harassment claim against me. Never. And then you turn around and say, what? It happened supposedly on November the 2nd. You don't file till November the 13th. And you didn't even file it. You had Michael Enriquez write it for you. And then on November the 22nd, I'm up for termination. Has that ever happened to anyone else there? That fast with no proof? He say, she say. They don't have any witnesses. Come on, man. Are y'all really listening to what's going on here? And remember, I told you, they refused to investigate. Because if they would have investigated, they would have the same paperwork that I have from the student who was there as a witness. So please tell me how all this has transpired and no justice. When someone like myself, please understand, I am from Woodrow Wilson, 12th Street, Linwood, and Dexter. That's where I'm from. Born and raised, and I wouldn't change it for nothing, because I had so many people to look up to, and I was brought up by a village. But in that village, what we did was protect each other. And today I'm not being protected. I have been blackballed by a company that I gave my life to. I gave my energy to. I gave my time to, getting up at different times of the day, flip-flopping, coming in when people call me, being constant to people, helping people out with their union stuff. So for these things to transpire and the upper management to do everything that they can to make sure that I am blackballed is a travesty, not into itself, but also to those who work for the company. So let's get into what happened the other day. So the other day, I was on my live, and one of the students invited me to come to the graduation. Why? Because I haven't been there, but they still thought about me. They say Gilbert is the one that got us together. And shout out to all the people, all the students, all the people I trained from years ago that are calling me in my inboxes, in my texts. Shout out to y'all. When I say shout out to y'all because y'all make me truly understand that I love my job and I did everything I could while I was there to give y'all everything that I could. And I appreciate y'all and I thank y'all. So when I say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go. And you know why I went? I went because when I was invited, I said, I really got something to do this morning. And 3 or 4 more people instantly was like, no, Gil, you got to go, Gil. No, Gil, make sure you fit it in. I say, you know what? I'll go for 5 or 10 minutes, make sure I see the students real quick, and I'll get out of there. So I decided to videotape my whole experience, because it's good for the page. It's good for, everything that's going on, something positive. That's what the experience is supposed to be, something positive on no matter what's going on. It's about the students. It's about the department. So as I'm walking up, all of a sudden, I am stopped at the door. I am literally 3 steps in the door. It's like they were standing there waiting on me, everybody. So Morgan, which is the security for DOT, he says, they don't want you in here, Gilbert. Now, mind you, if you go back and watch the video, he didn't walk to the back. No one walked up and told him that they didn't want me in there. He instantly walked up, which means, you know what that means? They had already had this set up, everyone. Think about what I'm saying. Why would he just catch me at the door and no one has walked up? Because as I'm walking in, I'm videotaping. You don't see anyone talking to Mr. Morgan? No one. So that means they had already had everything set up, which is crazy. Once again, I've never threatened anyone. So I see Corey Holmes duck his head around the corner and try to pull his head back. A few minutes later, who comes out just by coincidence? Angela Davis walks out, and then she turns back and walks back in. You know why she walked back in? Because it's hard to face your accuser. It's hard to face the person that you accused of something and it's a lie. Because maybe a few weeks ago, we were on live, and those that were on live know I'm telling the truth. She came onto my page, and when she came on, I said, oh, everybody, Angela Davis is on my page. Please ask her questions while we got her. She had a chance right then to clear her name in front of all my followers, in front of all my people. Do you think she said a word? Do you think she said, yeah, he did such? Do you think she said, yeah, he needed to apologize? Do you think she said anything that would make me look bad? No, she did not. Because she knew that she was lying, and she still knows that she's lying. But after she beelines Next thing I know, I say, Morgan, can you tell me why I got to go? Because I'm not understanding. I'm invited here. Now, not only was I invited, it was a public place. And since it was a public place, I had the right to be there. I haven't filed for unemployment yet. The Michigan office is in there. Who's to say I wasn't going to file unemployment finally? Because I still haven't. You know what I'm saying? I might get the money, I might not. Who knows? But they don't know. I could have been up there to apply to be a part of Northwest activity. But I had nothing to hide because I was invited. So Morgan comes back and he said, I don't know. Well, you don't know. What do they tell you? Can somebody come out? No, they ain't going to come out. The staff ain't going to come out. Well, who did you talk to? Did you talk to Coriel? Yeah, I talked. No, I didn't. You just said you just talked to him, Morgan. Stand on what you say too. That's all I'm saying. Stand on what you say too. After that, he goes back talking again because now the students are coming out. The students coming out like, Gil. They hugging me. They happy to see me. I'm happy to see them, you know, because I put my stamp on this. I put my heart on this. You know what I'm saying? And what does the city do? They tell Morgan to tell me. Well, they didn't tell him to tell it. But he walks over and he gives me the head. He said, Gil, they called the police on you. What have I done? What have I done to warrant the police being called on me, everyone? Not one time, not one video, nothing have you heard me saying that I am going to physically do something to anybody. I haven't threw no threats in the air. I haven't threw no threats in third parties. The only thing I've ever said is, you would not play with my name. You would not play with my family name. And I will have my day. Justice will be served. You've always heard me say that. I'm coming for everybody. You've always heard me say that because it is a corrupt way of the thinking and the way that things are going on in the Department of Transportation. And it has to be broken up. You know, this hiring of friends and people that's fucking each other, you know, and people that's hanging out at the cigar bars, and people who are doing these things of these nature as because they're close-knit, they can cover up each other. They can cover up their wrongdoings. They can just fuck over anybody they want to. I have an inbox and a plethora of paperwork of people that are highly upset about how they are treated. Y'all hold on for 10 seconds, please. Make it 20. Now, as I was saying, it has to stop, people. So now, I say, you know what? Morgan said, can I talk to you? I know he didn't want to be in the middle of it, because me and Morgan is actually all right. I ain't got no problem with him. They put him out there to be the scapegoat. What they do, they want to have black people go against black people. So I guess they thought I was going to be mad or angry or something. I just want an explanation because I was invited. So I go outside, you know, it's a man sitting out there asking me, can he use the phone? Can he get a couple of dollars? I tell him to hold on, because that's what I do. I'm a giver. Of course, I'm going to kick him down, but just hold on. So I'm still on live with my people. Next thing I know, I go down there and take care of him while we still talking. So the first officer comes. His name is Officer Long, everybody. Badge number 3976. He comes down. What's going on? You tell me. I came for a graduation today. So he was like, so what? Tell me why they won't let you. I don't know. That's your job. I thought you came out here to tell me. So he basically says, I'm trying to get the logistics from you. I basically tell him I have none, because I don't understand what I've done wrong where I cannot come in and visit the students that had me come down, and one family member for that matter. So he says, well, I don't know why you can't come in. Well, shit, me neither. So he goes back in. During this time when he goes back in, everyone, I see a police car pull up. A couple of cops jump out. Starsky and Hutch pull up. Next thing I know, another car pull up. You know what I'm saying? Boss Hogg pull up. I'm like, well, damn. Next thing I know, another white truck pull up. So, two of the officers stop and they talk to Morgan. You know what I'm saying? The first two. Then they go inside. Now, mind you, I'm still outside. I'm not hollering. I'm not belligerent. I'm not cussing. I'm not saying nothing to none of them that would even make them think that I'm hostile. So, after a while, I tell Mr. Morgan, can you go get Mr. Long so he can tell me what's going on, I can leave? I just want an explanation. Because at this point, I know I'm harassed. I know I'm blackballed. I know that they've done dumb shit to me for no reason because they don't have a reason. So Mr. Long comes. So first, Morgan comes. I say, can you take me off the camera? I take him off the camera. So I say, he says, yeah, they talking about, she got some paperwork on you. What paperwork does she have on me? I'm the one that's got the paperwork. What are you talking about? I said, can you go get Mr. Long, please? Because me and him had a nice conversation. I don't even want you in the middle of it, Morgan. So, when they go get Mr. Long, why do they walk out like the SWAT team? I was waiting on LL to come out of nowhere, too. I swear I was. They walked out there, blocked the walkway, hands on guns, you know what I'm saying? I say, Mr. Long, what's going on? Me and you had a nice, sensible conversation. What's with all the extra folks? Well, they saying that she has paperwork on you where you can't be in the same place. What? I've never been served anything. What are you going to serve me paperwork on? So I'm going to ask y'all again. How can someone be served paperwork for what? I haven't done anything to even do anything remotely threatening to you. Where would this paperwork come from? Now, I could have been an asshole. And I could have said, produce the paperwork. I could have been an asshole and say, you know what? I'm about to go in here and file for unemployment. And I got to go to Michigan work. I could have did a plethora of things, but I didn't. I wanted to see the level that Corey Holmes and the rest of the Department of Transportation were going to go through and to try to make me look bad. And the shit is amazing to me. And then after that, I have supervisors coming on to my live. So now we're talking about Rachel Odom. And the reason I bring her up is I normally wouldn't just call her out because we actually have a mutual respect. But on this day, we had talked a couple of weeks ago that she would never be back on my live, my Patreon, nothing. Why? Because she assumed a position with the company. This is what she told me. And she couldn't be on there to hear anything I said because it would be biased towards everything that's going on. I said, well, okay, I'm glad we talked. Everything good. When I see you, I see you. I got you. She like, I got you. Have a good day, Gil. Have a good day, Rachel. Why are you on here trying to watch me so you can go back to management and say things? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that? Why is it so imperative that y'all want a lie to keep going on, but y'all don't want the truth to come out? Even with me producing proof, you still want the lie to keep rolling. What is it? Is it because the lie is so big and if y'all get caught, it's going to cost y'all money? Is the lie so big that y'all want to keep covering her? Or is the lie within the management because Andre George is having sex with her? Yes. See, I'm one that can sit here and tell these things because what you cannot do is mess up my character because I stand on everything and I will fight anybody, but I haven't threatened anyone. Understand what I just said? I have a tape. For those that know, if you go on my Patreon, if you go on Who's Fucking, and you're going to see a picture of myself, Andre George, Angela Davis, I'm actually on the phone. If you listen, I tape the conversation with this man. And I say, you know you fucking her, nigga. You need to do something. He don't say, nah, what is you talking about, Gil? I ain't fucking nobody. You know what? You know why he didn't? Because he know that I know. He know that he showed me pictures of her pussy and shit like that. He knows this. So for you to even be a part of the bullshit is amazing to me. And I say that to say that the last day, that November 22nd, when I was in class and I bought all them lunch, Andre George is the one that came over and said, Gil, they want you down at the main office. And I say, for what, Dre? He like, I don't even know. They just called and told me to have you come over there. I'm like, that don't sound right. You sure? And he like, I don't know, but I'm going to send the car. All right. Why would we get over there and get all the way to the end and we ask, well, who signed off on this? And Howard Braggs turns the paperwork around and Andre George's name is the one that signed off on this bullshit. So are you trying to protect your pussy? Are you mad? Are you mad because another nigga fucked a nigga you married? You're married. I can't believe you would stoop so low and be so soft in a situation like this to try to damage my life and damage my career over something that does not belong to you. It's amazing to me. You would look me right in the face after damn near 20 years of knowing me, being on trips in different places, that you would look me in my face and lie to me and tell me you don't know why I was over there and you're the reason I'm over there? Come on, man. Come on. You know, sometimes I think that they thought because I just had bought a new BMW or whatever, or the way I come to work, I think people thought that I was going to fall off, I was going to cry, I was going to be out here scavenging for another job, you know, I was going to go set my life into something else. No, I have a life outside the Department of Transportation. I eat outside the Department of Transportation. And because of these matters, I'm coming for y'all still.
So ask yourself.
When I tell you I'm working on the legal team, because you are not going to damage or hinder my name and what I stand on and my belief as a man and my belief as a trainer and as a person. I will be damned if I let anybody hinder the name I was given, because I stand on my name. I stand on my word. I stand on who I am. And for y'all the people to be kicking me, this shit is amazing to me. Mr. Mallet, why does my paperwork disappear, Mr. Mallet? Mr. Mallet, why didn't you go behind Howard Braggs and say you didn't do this correctly? You did not follow the process. You did not give Gilbert his due process. This is a wrongful termination, Mr. Howard. Mr. Mallet, can you tell me why you didn't do that? Can you tell me why, since I put these videos out and I'm standing on my name and I'm standing on the truth, why they have taken Andre George and tried to hide him? He's never been over to Gilbert in his life to work as a driver or nothing. But then now they want to take him and hide him over at Gilbert Terminal. And now they put Angela Davis from over there, and now they want to put her at Gilbert Terminal. So they can be out of sight, out of mind as Shoemaker. And give the person, Andrea Walton, the respect that she should have got before when she should have had the job. And I'm glad she has it now too. If you see this, Andrea, Miss Walton, I'm proud of you, and I know you are doing an outstanding job with the team that you have. But the whole thing behind all this is, when you give your all, when you are a leader, a born leader, when you can stand amongst millionaires and they say, who is he? When you can stand in the crowd of homeless people and they be like, damn, we know he shouldn't be here. When you can stand amongst a bunch of drivers and you can be the shortest one in there, but you the tallest one, that is what a leader is. A leader doesn't have to do things to appease you. A leader leads by leading. And the disrespect that the Department of Transportation has given me, has been giving me, and continues to give me is ludicrous. It is completely ludicrous. And for this matter, I asked y'all, if anybody has anything that they want to share with me, send it to my inbox, send it to my email, Gilbert, Gilbert, HAMP10@yahoo.com. Anything that you can give me that would help me bring down this corrupt system and the people that are being corrupt in the system, please do. Because let's get to Corey Holmes. I posted the video the other day for people to see the Corey Holmes video. I actually believe, I can't say what I want to say, but you know when somebody is saying things without saying things to you. You understand what I'm saying? But this man had the audacity in front of a classroom full of people to say I was a big old soft teddy bear. Don't no man say that to another man, call a man soft. He had the audacity. When I said something about it to him, not that day, because I didn't want to, set it off. Because once again, it's still about the students. They are never supposed to see me fall off my square and give somebody the pleasure of pulling me down. And for that reason, I waited until we were having a meeting. And during this meeting, I asked about more money. Shauna Bynum, she said something behind me. And his words to me wasn't, look, you, them, they, and Bynum. Who the fuck is a them, they? What are you trying to say, Corey? Because to me, isn't that verbal sexual harassment, everyone? Didn't he disrespect my gender? Isn't that part of the race, creed, and color? I'm just asking. So when I wrote a statement on him, I gave it to Andre George. Because this was 2 times he violated me. After he was trying to call me after hours to come down to a bar on Woodward. I said what I said. I vehemently declined, for those that need to know my answer. And maybe this is the reason that he was down there the other day, standing in the corner, putting his head in, like the hokey pokey, taking his head out. He thought I didn't see him. But he was the catalyst behind it. So once again, the department has failed completely. The department has failed completely with the people that are in their positions. Yes, I have tried to get a meeting with Mr. Robert Kramer. I've tried to get meetings with Denise Starr. I've tried to get meetings with other people. Why is it they won't meet with me? I have evidence. I have proof of a corrupt system. I have paperwork showing where Mallet has done the same thing to me to someone else. The only reason they didn't, they got their job back real quick is because they taped it that day. And I wish I would have taped it that day. But I thought they were following protocol by sending my stuff over to Creo. I'm sitting by the phone. I'm checking my emails, waiting to go, to go to Creo. Because I knew I was innocent, and I know I'm innocent. But that day never came. So once again, my stuff has made it all the way to Lansing. Tell me again, everyone, what's the protocol when 2 people have a disagreement? What's the protocol when no one has proof? The person who says something about you has no proof. Aren't they supposed to divide y'all? Isn't one person supposed to go to one terminal and another to another? Aren't they supposed to investigate while we're both at work or while we're both off work? So can you tell me why Angela Davis is still at work? Because to me, and this is my personal thought, it would look like it's because she's fucking Andre George. or has, and I know they have, because I even asked her myself, and she's told me herself yes. So when you hear me on here saying things, I'm not making them up. I got receipts, whether it be audio, whether it be text. I have receipts. So when you hear other people making up things, or that nigga Gilbert need to shut up, tell them to call me. Tell them to come on my live. Tell them I don't see you saying it to him. People, when people say things, why don't you ask questions? Why don't you turn around and say, you know what? Let me ask this nigga a question. Because it sounds like you on he say, she say too. That's what got Gilbert in his mind. He say, she say. From a woman because she couldn't have me. One man must not endure so much pain for the truth. I can tell when people have been locked up for years and they sitting there and they say that they innocent and the world passes them by, and then one day a DNA test, somebody comes out with the truth, somebody finally tells the wrong person, and then that person gets out. But when that person gets out of jail, you've already taken a piece of his mind, a piece of his heart, and you've taken time that you cannot get back. The stigmatism of when a woman gives false accusations against a man sticks with that man for the rest of his life. They're going to forget about the lady, but they'll always remember the man. Because you taint a man's name, when the story is told, they're always going to start with the negative part toward the man. And once they get to the end and say, well, yeah, he was innocent, that's not the part that they remember. I can give numerous people. When I say numerous people, I can give numerous people that understand what I'm saying. The reason I say this is, why? Why? That is the question. These are my thoughts. This is what I had to get off my chest this morning. In a second, I'm going to, we're going to have some Q&As. I didn't get to say no good mornings this morning because I wanted y'all to understand that I am never going to stop fighting for my name. People talking about getting lawyers and stuff. Believe it or not, it is not easy as y'all think. I'm going to drop the money down. The money is not the issue. It's hard to get people that want to go against the city because city got long money. If anyone knows a lawyer that is willing to take my case, it's going to be for wrongful termination. It's going to be for not following due process and also defamation of character. And the defamation of character, it shouldn't be a problem because everyone knows that my name has been slurred on the internet. My name has been slurred in the streets. My name is being slurred at the job for someone that's innocent. So when you tell the story, tell the story. But when you finish, it's still going to have the same thing going on my name. Something that never happened. I told someone the other day, they gave me a call. And I told them exactly what happened. And they was like, that don't even sound like your vocabulary. Nigga, I know it's not my vocabulary. We laughed as soon as they heard it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all used to. I don't know what y'all stand for. I don't know what y'all looking for at the job. But if you're not looking for someone that stands on everything that they do, if you're not looking for a leader, if you're looking for somebody to lie to you, trying to fuck you, and leave you out in the cold, believe me, it's instructors in there that'll do it all day, every day. It's superintendents that's in there that'll do it all day, every day. And then they gonna go hang together and they gonna laugh at you. They somewhere they laughing at me. You know what I mean? Believe me, when Corey Holmes and Angela Davis and whoever else was over there the other day, when they got back, I know they talked about me like a dog. But if y'all saw the video, y'all never seen me do nothing wrong, y'all. And the number one thing about the other day, I was invited there. Number two, did y'all see the students come out showing me love, y'all? Even in the midst of all the bullshit, they took a chance on their face getting seen. Because now, and it's sad to say, for those people that came out and gave me a hug and stuff like that, they about to fuck with them, y'all. They about to really fuck with these people. And I feel so bad because it's not my fault, but I feel like it's my fault because I cannot defend these people. I cannot defend them. But believe me, if anything happens to y'all and y'all watching, y'all call me. I am going to air it out. I'm going to let the world know what they doing to y'all at DOT. Everybody thinks that this is completely about Gilbert. First and foremost, it is about me. But what I want y'all to know is, I'm fighting for y'all. I'm fighting to give y'all a better leadership. I'm fighting to give y'all better equality amongst each other. I'm fighting for y'all solidarity. I'm fighting so y'all can stick together against this BS. I'm fighting so y'all can learn that book. I take all the hits and kicks because I'm built for it. A lot of people are not built for turmoil or being in the spotlight or taking the negativity and turning into positivity when it should be negative. Understand what I just said. People aren't built for that, but I am. And I promise y'all, whether I ever come back to D-Dot or not, you're going to hear from me. I'm not going away. I am not going away. When they say the revolution will not be televised, oh, the revolution will be televised now because we have different technology. I'm going to continue to stand for y'all. I'm going to continue to give that word. I'm going to continue to be a leader even though I'm not there because that's what leaders do. I don't have to be on that bus or in that yard or at that terminal to help y'all. I don't because I want to. My allergies kicking in. I ain't crying, y'all. I want to help y'all because helping y'all helps me. And it helps the future. And it helps the morale. Don't let nobody in that place tell you something and without doing your research. If you want answers or if you got questions, call me. Inbox me. Come on the live, ask me. I don't have a problem with trying to help y'all. If I don't have the answer, I will go through leaps and bounds to try to get it for you. Because this system and the people who are in these positions, it's terrible right now. And they're all sticking together because they the friends, the family, and the fucking network. When you don't fall into a certain lane, they beat you. They kick you. They put you out, in front of the store so people can walk past you. That's what they do. Not knowing that somebody might want to close off your back. This is a true story today. These are facts today. I dare anyone to try to go against what I said because I have video and I have audio and I have paperwork. Right now, we are in the midst of Creole, who finally started talking to me, not because they put my paperwork in, because I went to them on January the 27th. I went myself because I'm like, why haven't they called me? Excuse me, y'all. Why haven't they called me? And they told me, we don't have nothing on you down here. You don't have nothing on me down here. No November 22nd, Angela Davis, Howard Braggs told me y'all sent the paperwork over. Well, let us double check to be sure. Come back 2 weeks later. Mr. Hampton, the only thing we have down here is you coming down here. Well, you know what? Y'all the Civil Rights Inclusion Office, right? Let me put my paperwork in against them. Let's start it here. Since I got to wait for this grievance to come back. And y'all know this grievance can take 6 months, a year, 2 years. You know, because it has to go to arbitration. And because my case, which is a he say, she say case, it has been sent all the way to Lansing. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe my case been sent all the way to Lansing? You've had a supervisor have an accident in the car at the bar. You've had another supervisor who just bagged the bus out, hit the bus, went and dropped dirty, but they back to work. You've had somebody in dispatch get fired for sexual harassment when he was a driver, and then you give him a promotion to dispatch. You have someone that sexually harassed somebody and now they still take students out. Please tell me how all of those are not worse than mine, because mine is he say, she say. But those people that I named, they part of the Friends, Family, and Fucking Network though. How can you have an insurance scam go on, somebody leave, and now they back in a better position? You see, I didn't call no names on none of these situations. I just want to let you know I know these situations. How can you have somebody kill somebody on the bus a couple of times and then promote them to a service inspector? So you telling me all them situations never made it to Lansing? Are you telling me that all these situations, they were investigated and they were back to work in a month or 2 months, 6 months? But a he say, she say case is all the way up in Lansing where they make the laws at. Y'all tell me who really being blackballed. Y'all tell me who's really being fucked over. Y'all tell me, is the system rigged? Y'all tell me, do I gotta fuck somebody just to come back to work? Y'all tell me, do I gotta go to the cigar bar where all of them hang at and walk up in there and say, how y'all doing? I'ma smoke cigars with y'all to come back. It ain't gonna happen. I refuse to kiss anybody's ass about the truth. And I mean that. Because I am the truth. And I stand on that. It can sound arrogant. It can sound like what the fuck you want. But it's going to sound like that because I'm a leader. I'm a man. And a man stands on what he believes in. And I believe that the system is corrupt. And I have facts to show that it's corrupt. So now what we going to do? I've had my moment with y'all. Let's talk about the other day. If y'all got any questions, please ask me. I know I missed a lot of y'all good mornings, but good morning, everybody. There we are. Some of my favorite people came on here already, too. And I seen you, Yolanda Crosby. You do such beautiful things around here. You're such a beautiful lady. Yes. So, this is where we at this morning. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. I'm here for comments. I'm here for questions. I'm here for anything that you want to say after I said what I just said. You are able to ask me anything you want concerning this subject, because I'm going to have an interview over the next 2-3 weeks. We got to get it set up, and there will be no holds barred against me. I won't know any of the questions coming, so make sure you tune in. Make sure you log on and subscribe to my Mr. Straight Up page on YouTube, because this will be uploaded later. So let's talk about it. What y'all got to say? Let's talk about the other day. Did y'all see all the police they sent out there for me, y'all? Did y'all see all the police they sent out there for me? I'm still blown away, y'all. Like, damn. And I need y'all to tell me, because I know a bunch of y'all seen the video. Was I ever threatening? Did I say anything threatening? Did I do anything threatening? I need y'all to tell me. Because I don't feel like I did nothing wrong. I really don't. And if y'all have nothing to say this morning, we can go and end this live right now. Because I gave, a whole hour's worth of conversation. So if y'all want to end it right there, we can end it right there. Because I'm happy today. I am. And I'm going to be more happy when the Lord comes down and releases his power. For real. Yes, Ms. Hollis, it was over the top. It was more over the top because I talked to this officer. Do Ms. Davis have a PPO on you? I don't know. I have never been served anything. That's a great question, Tracy. I have never been served anything. My address has been the same since I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Sophia says, my thoughts of her coming around the front to me shows that was intentional. Why I say so is that believe everyone knew that you were out there. Hold on. That you were out there. And to me, I believe she came to actually see your face to prove a point. I appreciate that. And she did that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I have numerous people that says I've been standing there. They've walked up and seen her put her arm around me. They've seen her jump on my back. They've seen her come just step in the middle of a conversation with other females. They've seen her bring me lunch. I believe she did that too, Sophia, to you. And not just you, more than you. I do. So Lauren says, 7 cops. Listen, it really was ridiculous, Paul. If at any time I would have been hostile or something like that, I could understand. But I was invited there. It was a public place. I don't think y'all have seen me do one thing wrong. And if I did, please tell me, because sometimes we can look at ourselves and be biased, about our situations and how we handle things. If I did something wrong that day, all y'all watch the video. Tell me. I need to know. I need to know as a man, because that means I haven't grown, or I'm not understanding the magnitude of my presence and the significance that I hold during that exchange. So if I did, y'all tell me. For real. Thank you, Shamika. You said, no, I didn't. And that's how I felt. I felt like I didn't too. Jason Green says, I watched what happened yesterday. It was some bullshit. 8 cops, you need to handle your shit now. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Look, I'm trying to wait the process out. I've been told by lawyers. I've been told by not just lawyers. I've been told by my union, my president, that I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing until Lansing gives his verdict. The whole process has to play out, whether it's good or bad, in my favor before I can file lawsuits. And it's sad because I really want this shit done. I want to face them in court. I want to. You've never seen a man of my magnitude that wants this to go down. That's why I went to Creole on my own, because I want to have my day. Because I know they're lying. She knows she is. Andre George, Mallet, Howard Braggs, Rosita Brockington, she was in it. All of them know that they didn't do what they were supposed to do with me. They know it. Amber Hollis says, especially since she's stalking. Yes, she popping up on my page doing all kind of shit. I don't mess with that girl. I make videos about the truth of what happened. People can take that the way they want. I make truth. I put out the video so y'all can clearly understand what was done, what was said, who was there. I don't just talk about people. And that's another thing that, real quick, I have people talk about he telling on everybody. I'm telling on motherfuckers who got something to do with the situation. That has something to do with my situation. Now, if you one of them motherfuckers that got things to say about me and they get back to me, and some of the stuff I know can be true, I will air you out. I will. But you put yourself in this situation. I don't just mess with people. And you notice I consistently say the same names. I can add in more names, but I don't. You know, I don't. I really don't. I can add in more names. Kwaima said, you're fired because you swelling coochies, though. Not for sexual harassment. It's a big difference. If you willingly give up the coochie. So, I'm glad you said that. So, can y'all tell me, how is it sexual harassment if y'all fucked? I'll wait. Did nobody see me running up behind her? They saw her running up behind me. Who really sexually harassed who? Y'all tell me. Who really sexually harassed who, y'all? If all the students and staff asking me, is we fucking? You know, I tried to downplay it. No, because I ain't one of them kind of niggas who just put your business in the street or what I do in general. But when it gets to this magnitude, a nigga want to say you snitch. How am I snitching on a motherfucker who lied on me? That part right there, y'all. And the coochie was swole too, Kwaima. Let me see. Sophia says, a woman's revenge can be a scorn to a man when rejected. I am sorry you had to encounter this. You are a great leader, teacher, and example of a true leader. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sophia. That's all I've ever came to work to do. You know, when I come to that, I hold my head high. I put the posture on my back. When I'm off work, I'm lazy, laid back, stomach full. I'm who I am at that moment. Somebody who's supposed to be those things because I was put in that position. You have people in there right now fucking people. You know, instructors fucking people. This, that, for real. And I ought to get into that too. Because yesterday I received a call from one of my friends about one of the instructors hating on me again. Why do the niggas keep my name in their mouth? Why? Y'all real bitches. Why? Why? Because you mad because I'm still eating good? Still wearing different jewelry every day and all that kind of shit? I got on my pisses blue and red. I'm talking my talk, walking my walk, sitting in the $60,000 car. Now that's arrogant shit. Y'all didn't see that at work. Y'all didn't see that at work. Y'all seen the nigga who came to help everybody succeed at work. So don't try to come for my name, nigga. You can, but you can't. Understand what I just said. So Tracy Lynn says, am I 214? Yes, I am. Tony Herring is my president. Sharon is my vice president. Yes. Let me see. Sophia says, and believe me, you did. I am an example. My life changed because of your structure and your teaching and example. You said example. Man, thank you, Sophia. Teaching and examples you said regarding finance and outlook on life overall. Let me read that one again. And believe me, you did. I am an example. My life changed because of your structure and your teaching and examples you set regarding finance and outlook on life overall. I salute you. You get all that. That is the ultimate compliment, Sophia, because that's what I'm there to do. To pick everybody up. On your bad day, I want your day to be better than mine. For real. That's my job. And that's who I am. Kwaima says, laugh out loud. That's why she mad, because We go crazy over the good deed, and she just missed the good shit. That's all. You know what's funny? Quaima, see you fucking with me. You fucking with me, Quaima. You gonna have me say some crazy shit. Tawana Walton said, because they trying to be me. Listen, Tawana, and I appreciate that. I want to be an example. You know, the young boy y'all see on my video, Sammy, his third day in class, he walked up and he said, Mr. Hampton, you're powerful. He says, I have men figures in my life. He said, but none of the men figures in my life have touched me and stood out to you in such a short period of time. I am going to help you. I am going to follow you because I know you're going to give me to the right path and the right road. And I love Sammy. Mr. Johnny Archer, how you doing today? Deep Climbers, this is Paige. Yes. That's what I love to do. I don't want nobody to be like me. I want everybody to be better than me. But I thank you for that, Tawana. I really do, because if people want to be like me, that means I'm doing something right. To be a leader, to be for people to follow. Thank you. Sarah Mia says, they like the way your nasty taste come out their mouth. Listen. You gonna make me say some foul shit? Cause right now they got me feeling like it's in their mouth too. For real. And that's for real. Sophia says she remember wanting to quit and you held me down, especially with that verbiage. That alley doc, that was so much, but you made it so easy and I'll always be admirable in my eyes. Thank you and thank you. Yes, thank you, Sophia. Sammy is a great young man. I love him. Yes, he is, Quaima. And believe me, he probably gonna end up watching this, but as soon as Sammy do a couple of more things and he get on that path, I'm gonna put some money into the young boy. I'm gonna take a chance on him. I am. You know why? Because he willing to take a chance on me. But I'm gonna do something nice for him. I ain't figured it out yet, but it might be financial. It might be the sitting on a trip to a seminar or something, because I know what he want to do, because he been over here with me off and on. And I promise you, I got something good for that young man. He's 21 years old, and he looking. By 30, he could be that guy, and I want him to be that guy. It's not about race with me. It's about helping and uplifting, for real. The way they did me the other day, I appreciate y'all giving me these calls, because I even had people tagging Channel 2 with it. Y'all think it made a matter of fact, all y'all tagged that video to Channel 2 and tag this one to Channel 2 too. 247, I don't give a damn. So Octavia says, I don't give a fuck what they say about you. You're a phenomenal teacher and instructor, and I would like to see you continue in service, operator, Laugh Out Loud. Keep living, sir. Because of you, I am a great operator here. Hold on. Thank you, Octavius. Hold on, Octavius. It says, because of you, I am a great operator here. And outside of this company, I even got an accommodation from a customer and an instructor at Bianco Tours when I drove for them because of your teaching. Thank you, sir, for your service. I salute you. You know what I'm saying? And man, y'all the motherfuckers that can get me emotional. I can't even get myself emotional. Y'all the niggas that can get me emotional, because that's all I'm here for. And guess what? If y'all need me to help y'all with verbiage or anything, I don't even work there no more. Call me, text me, inbox me. I have you together in one day, no more than 2. Give me 2 hours one day. Give me 2 hours another day. I have you together. And that's for real. For real. And that's real talk. You say tag Charlie, he be on the city's ass. I see Sarah said Charlie LaDuff too. You know what? Where everybody start tagging Charlie, because it has got to stop. This has definitely got to stop, everybody. We can't keep tearing black men down. We cannot keep messing up black men's lives because of somebody throwing tantrums. We can't keep tearing up black men's lives because people can't get what they want. We cannot keep tearing up anybody's lives because they just your friends. You know, it has got to stop somewhere, people. It has got to be made public. You know, there are things that needs to be done within the circle, within the system, and within ourselves that will help us move forward. Yeah. That deal said, you don't remember he used to sit outside the main office? Well, shit. He can come sit outside my office now. D said, cuz you be too nice to the hoe. You should never gave her rides or did taxes or gave her a couple dollars. Flat the fuck out, broke bitch. Cuz, if that wasn't the statement I needed to hear, dog. I was just being me, cuz. I was just doing what the fuck I do on a regular basis. Even think about it, cuz. If you watch the video, in the midst of me with the 7 officers coming out and all that, I gave a homeless guy who's sitting right on the fucking steps with a buggy, I gave him a few dollars. It's what I do, man. I can't change my heart, dog. I can't change my heart. I can't. So, East Warren say the whole situation bold as fuck because everybody that's involved in the madness is supposed to be laid off until this shit is over. I agree with you. Myra, listen, I agree. I'm okay with being at home, but why ain't everybody at home? Who got something to do with it? What's up, baby boy? I'm sorry I didn't get to you the other day. I'm going to read your comment, man, but it's been a lot going on, dog. So baby boy says, let me get the whole thing up, baby boy. Thanks for helping me get my CDL. You was the only one that wanted to impress. I love the way you trained me. I have really wanted my CDL real bad and never thought I could get them, but you made it easy. It made me challenge myself. It really appreciates you and thanks. Man, thanks to you, baby boy. And I ain't seen you in a minute. I know you inboxed me and I apologize. It's been so much going on the last couple of days when you told me to hit you back, man. And I apologize in front of the public to you. But we damn sure can kick it, man. I'm sorry. It's the last couple of days, you know, gotta keep my mind right. Like I said, I'm trying my best to maneuver through all the bullshit until the right person just says, I'm in this shit with you to the end. And that's going to be that lawyer. For real. So East Warren say, as far as a nigga like George, laugh out loud. He a cornball. He was intimidated by your swag, lame ass nigga. You know what, East Warren? You not the first one that said that. Even before all this, I was told, I ain't gonna call her name out because she ain't on here this morning, but she know who I'm talking about from the beige community. Told me to watch this nigga. He was out to get me. That nigga was hating on me. He could never, he wanted to be me. I swear, she would tell me this shit all the time. And then this nigga turned around and hold me. For what? I've never done nothing to you. Thanks to Takara. Takara said she second this. Listen, I've never did nothing but help the nigga, be nice to the nigga. When he got into the position, looked out for the nigga, everything. Why? Danielle says, do you remember when I was there? Fresh out of class, stationed at the East Side Terminal. And they kept giving me all the West Side runs. Dexter, Baker, Joy Road every day. Hold on. And I got suspended, let go because I would decline those runs. I wanted to go on jeopardizing. I wasn't going to jeopardize my CDL's license. I understand. So you had to get the hell on. Or you had to go over there and work. For real. Yeah. You knew it wasn't for you. And you know what? And see, the thing about you saying you know it wasn't for you is the system is set up for everybody to fail. This new system that's set up, It's set up against everybody. From the contracts, to the people who working, to the upper management, to the people on the road, to the people behind the scenes. It's set up for y'all to fail. You know, the system in the contract, and I hope y'all get a better one, is set up for everybody to fail. These attendance things, and it's terrible. D says, stop hanging out with coworkers. I don't even have a job, and I know coworkers is backstab. Stop being nice to hoes. I can't even say nothing to you, cuz. And you know I love you to death. And nigga, I would love to debate you, cuz. I can't debate you, cuz. You right to the motherfucker. It's nothing I can say, man. When I say it's nothing I can say, it's nothing I can say. You right, dog. You said they all shady, Danielle. I'm okay with people being shady because it's a way of life. But my thing is, sometimes you got to do what's right. Sometimes you got to say, we ain't going to win this one. We'll try to get a nigga another way. This is too shaky. You got to say to yourself, you ain't got no witnesses. Ain't nobody bagging you. But this nigga got witnesses and they bagging him saying he didn't do that. He didn't say that. And you the one that jumped on him. We gonna let this one go. That ain't what they did though. And the lies and the corrupt. And you know what's crazy? Howard Braggs lied about sending it over to Creole. Do y'all know I heard he was supposedly in a bad car accident after I've been off? I even called to check on him, y'all. I called to make sure this nigga was all right. Next thing I know, Creole like, he ain't sending nothing over here. The nigga I'm still checking on, trying to, even though he the one lied and said they investigated him, I called this nigga to make sure he wasn't injured the way people saying he was in the accident, because that's who I am. Come to find out, he lied right in my face about sending the stuff over to Creole, never sent it over there. What am I to do as a man and as a person? What am I to do? It's nobody you can trust at this place. It's nobody you can trust at this place. And it's sad. And it's sad because you give everything that you have for people to just fuck over you for no reason. You are built for that. You know what I'm saying? You say, is he still fat? Some things never gonna change. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Sophia says, you are built to take a hit. This makes you stronger, man. But from this, I hope everyone at D-Dot sees the strength and follows you have to lead, learn, to stand up on their own when they are okay. Let me see. Let me see. Good morning. I'm late as fuck. What the fuck? You overslept. It's because your ass at home like me. D says, say fuck them and handle your business as far as business-wise. That's what you do. I got you, cuz. Because now, it has been taken too far. You know, and now they're sending different people over here to watch my live so they can go back and talk about me. So they can go back and tell their friends. I see all the names that's coming on here. I don't care today. I know y'all going back and watching the videos. We might have 100, 200 people on here on live with us. And then by the end of the day, it's 700 views. Because they going back. They looking through what they've done wrong. Yes, they are. And Miss Booker, you know too. You was part of that tree, them branches I got. They are being very petty right now. When I say they are being... Listen, at the Northwest Activity Center where I'm invited to, I haven't threatened anyone. Listen, in any of my videos, y'all, have y'all heard me threaten anyone? in any of my morning takes when we bring it up. Have I threatened anyone, y'all? No, I haven't. So for y'all to act like I'm coming in with threatening behavior, when? D said that's how they had you set up when you came up to the graduation. They was watching the page the whole time. I agree with you 100%, D. They had to be watching the page. Because like I said, I took 3 steps in the door. And Morgan is right there. They don't want you in here. Now I'm going to say it again. How do you know they don't want me in here, Morgan? If I walk in, you didn't go, you walked right from the other side. You didn't talk to nobody on your way. So that means they already had this discussion and they were sitting there waiting on me. Wow. Michelle, you shouldn't trust anyone. And it was bullshit at the Northwest Activity Center. The ultimate disrespect, the blackballing, the bullying, saying fuck you without saying fuck you was the ultimate disrespect. And when I say it was the ultimate disrespect, it was the ultimate disrespect. It really was. And for that matter and those reasons is why I am not going to stop fighting for y'all. Those are the reasons why. I'm fighting for justice. And all you, let me say this. I know there's extra people on here watching. And for all you bitch ass, dick sucking, backstabbing, hoe ass motherfuckers that be talking shit behind my back, spreading rumors, don't want the truth to be revealed. Let me say this to y'all. Fuck y'all. So Takara says, we're the chick with the tight clothes that worked in the office when I was there. Okay, so you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Takara. Andre George gave an order to Angela Kelly, which is Bush now, to take Nicole into the bathroom to look in the inside of her pants to make sure that her pants were issued by DOT. What? She took her in the bathroom. The girl was graduating that day. She was scared. She was terrified. She didn't want to say no because she wanted to graduate. So she let them have her pull her pants down, her ass out and shit. She writes a statement against Kelly, against George, all this shit. Gives it to Malik. Why did the paperwork? So Malik don't say nothing about it. The union really don't say nothing. They sweep the shit up under the rug. She had to go to Creo. And when she went to Creo and they called her in the office, and this goes back to Odin, Rachel Odin, who came on yesterday and she shouldn't have been. And this goes back to Andre Malik. They tell the girl, well, are those government issue pants? No. Why are you having supervisors go down their pants? He had the audacity to tell her, well, you know what? This is a good training moment. No. This is a good firing moment. This is when you let Angela fucking Kelly Bush go, and this is when you let Andre fucking George go. Your supervisor told you, and then you know what he had the audacity to say? Well, where does Gilbert Hampton come into this? What the fuck do Gilbert Hampton got to do with y'all going in this girl pants, sexually harassing her, touching her ass to get to a tag? But y'all want to blame that on Gilbert? And don't think I don't know, Rachel, since you wanted to come on here. Because I know. This is the shit that y'all doing that they getting away with. And now guess what they told her, y'all? They told her it ain't nothing that they can do about it now because it's been too long and she consented to it. How the fuck did she consent to it if she wrote a fucking statement about it? That means she didn't consent to it. That means she was terrified. That means she was scared. But this is the shit that y'all do once again. They covering up each other, y'all. Why the fuck, where the fuck, how does Gilbert have to have something to do with that? Why are you telling this girl? Because I told her to go to her union. Oh, Gilbert told you the wrong thing to do. Why the fuck are you trying to blame this shit on me? Because y'all did this shit. LaWanda says, that shit weak as fuck. Then to hear she was taking off her earrings to come out there to call herself wanting to fight you. Who stopped her? Because she came in the hall, turned back. Hold on, turn back around. Hold on. So I'm confused. I'm confused too. Because if she was coming to fight me or do anything, she could have beeline straight to me. So we know that was a lie. And we know she ain't coming to fight no man, because I'm a man. 100%. I ain't threatened nobody, but please believe if she would have came over there and put her hands up, I would have knocked her into this conversation today. Well, that ain't what I'm here for. Because I haven't threatened nobody. And I'm not threatening nobody. But I promise y'all, justice will be served. And those are facts. Because, excuse me, the shit that y'all doing is wrong. I'm going to say it again, y'all. I am sitting home on a he say, she say. Nothing physical. And I'm the one that got witnesses that prove I'm telling the truth. Y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all again, why is Angela Davis at work? Why is Angela Davis? I need y'all to ask questions too. Why the fuck is she at work? Why y'all letting students steal my motherfucking cups at work? And then I put paperwork on them, but y'all let them come back. I'm gonna ask the question again. Why is it y'all letting students steal my cups at work, and I put paperwork on them, and then y'all let them come back to work? Why? Why is it that I had one student, his name was Brian Robinson, come up and threaten me? Another instructor is right there and sees it. I put paperwork in that I'm threatened. He's a student, a second-time student, who fucked up the first time, who had bad attendance. It was the first fucking week. He had already missed a day and came in the wrong clothes another day. And now he threatens me. I'll write paperwork out, but Andre George made my paperwork disappear and let him come back to class the next day. Y'all tell me why. Y'all tell me why. Y'all tell me why motherfucking Darius Freeman, because I don't give a fuck about the people I don't give a fuck about. But the truth is the truth. How do you have a sexual harassment case that you lost on, you were fired for, they bring you back, and you can still get to take female students out? So I'm going to ask y'all again, why am I sitting at home, y'all? Give me an answer to these questions. For real. Tell me why you got people who were drivers getting all these complaints, getting into argument, getting into a fight, but then you promote them to be a service inspector. It's so much shit and names I could bring up. It's completely over the top. You know what I'm saying? Completely over the top. How do you let one of your station masters steal one of the bikes from back there in 30 days to give it to their grandchild? And then you sweep it up under the rug. Talking about it was donated. It's so much shit that I actually know. It's pathetic. How do you have a fight? Two instructors have a fight. And one instructor calls a head boss because they used to fuck, and have the other instructor sent home with pay for a couple of weeks till the shit died down, and he got scratch marks all over his face. Oh, the Friends, Family, and Fucking Network, huh? Takara says they had to send the one who they are threatened by home first. And that's all I'm saying. If she taking off her earrings and stuff, this is going back to what LaWanda said, Takara. If she taking off her earrings, because we didn't see none of that. We seen her go whoop. But if that's what she did, I'm not the one that's threatening behavior. She's the one that's doing the threatening behavior. Am I right, y'all? This is what we talking about today. Where is the justice in all this shit? Where is the fucking justice in all this? We trying to figure it out, y'all. And Corey Holmes, he want to throw rocks and hide behind walls and shit. No, come on out, Corey. Come on out, Corey. Tell them how you tried to invite me down on Woodward to hang out at a bar where the fellas was. And I refused vehemently. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all don't understand. I think today is a very, very good video today. Because this shit is out in the open. So what's the reporting procedure to bring these issues to the light? And Tawana said Corey is gay as all outdoors. I'm just going to say, you know I can't say that, but I love your comment, Tawana. Motherfucker gonna try to call me a them day. Nigga, what's my name? It's my motherfucking name, Corey. Wish you would try to play me like that. So, what's the reporting procedures to bring these issues to the light? Y'all gotta go above Andre Mallett. And people on the outside can't get to the people above unless you family or something. Y'all have to do it from within. Y'all got to get the emails, you know what I'm saying? If y'all get some email addresses or anything, you know, to the mayor's office or whatever, send them to me. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm not giving up. And I got this motherfucker, these racks ready to drop down the lawyer's face, nigga. I don't even care about getting no money back or nothing. I want fucking justice. I want heads. For real. I want heads, not hands. LaWanda says her friends put it out there that she was taking off her earrings like she wanted to do something. Listen, and if she was, that means she's the aggressor. She should have had to leave. I was never aggressive. Y'all seen me from the beginning to the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? He's Warren say her bird looking ass should be off work. Yes, the fuck she should be off work. You know what I'm saying? For real. Cuz say either get down and lay down, stop being nice to them motherfuckers at the job, them hoes. I can't disagree with you today, sir. Sophia says, when I went to Mr. George about my issue and Angela was in there with me, I wonder if I was a threat to her because there was a lot of shit said about you and me, which wasn't true. And Sophia, in that whole situation, we know that your husband, I don't know if y'all still married or not, but he was mad at Andre George, saying Andre George was somebody you was fucking, and you had moved him in and all kind of shit. But they swept that under the rug, y'all. They wanted to make it look like the nigga was talking about Gilbert. No, he was talking about Andre George. This is shit that y'all don't know, that y'all just listening to. I got the people who actually involved on here. Sophia was there. She know what the fuck happened. Now y'all know it wasn't about Gilbert. It was about Andre George. But Corey, Angela Davis, and Andre George is the one that took her in the office. Ain't it a coincidence that them the three that took her in the office? I ain't got to say no more. Ain't that a coincidence, y'all? I'ma say it again. Ain't that a coincidence? That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what I thought. Ain't that a motherfucking coincidence? Understand everything I just said in this conversation. It ain't hard to figure out, y'all. It is not hard to figure out how this shit is being done. She said that they was trying to pin it on me and had everybody in the terminal talking shit. Gilbert this, Gilbert with this man's wife, Gilbert doing this, Gilbert doing that. But she telling y'all, she on here telling y'all that they was trying to pin the shit on me for no reason. But I bet you this, one of you bitch ass niggas is gonna go back and split the whole shit around like the truth ain't being told today. Because that's what you dick sucking bitches do. You know what I'm saying? And Q, I know you on here. Did you call that? And I'm going to say it like I said. Did you call, no, let me be nice what I said. Did you call Louis Weingard back, Q? And ask him why he hang up on you like a female? Did you call him back? Because he was trying to badmouth me and you didn't go for it? For real. Did you shut him down? Because Louis Weingard is another one who always keeps my name in his mouth. So when y'all say it's people over there that's jealous and they want to be me, y'all might be right. I'm just saying. Because Q, I appreciate you calling and letting me know yesterday. And I'm going to say this again, y'all. When y'all sitting up talking about people and talking to people about me, y'all do not know who's actually my friend. You don't even know that I went to school and grew up with Q's mama, dummy. All her friends is my friend, dummy. I dated one of her mother best friends when I was in high school, dummy. Why don't you just shut up? Just shut the fuck up. Go do another Optima tax relief and relieve me of your bullshit. Do another commercial, nigga. Get your funds up. You and your woman. I ain't gonna say nothing about your woman because Sherry has never said nothing bad to me. Or maybe I was talking about the motherfucking students you've been with. Oh, you don't want me to bring that shit up, huh? You don't want me to bring that up? Well, you better leave me the fuck alone, nigga. Because I got names, nigga, and I got proof. I got proof from the motherfucking source. So you better leave me the fuck alone before I put it out there and your motherfucking ass get your ass whooped by your woman. Because you know you soft in the motherfucker. Now, Sophia says, Danielle says, see you later, gotta take the kids to school. See you, Danielle, I know it's your time. Sophia says, I would hope that Freeman's situation was something said because he should be removed because when I went out there with him, he was coming on weird with me. See? And that's what I'm saying. You're not the only one. Guess who else he did that to? And they wrote a statement. So, Freeman, y'all, who she's talking about, Derek Freeman, a.k.a. Peanut, he took a student out. And this student is supposed to be on their 6-day evaluation. He gets on the bus and was like, so you see him over there, he pointing at me. Now, I don't know. This is what the student said. Yeah, see him right there? He gonna try to fuck you. You look like his type. See the other light-skinned girl over there? Yeah. He tried to fuck her, or he is fucking her. You fit his type. Watch out for him. Yeah, he the reason I got caught over sexual harassment. He started telling the student all this kind of shit, and the student is sitting there shaking like, I'm trying to do my evaluation. You want to know how I know these are facts, y'all? Because the student felt some kind of way because his dumb ass didn't know I had trained the student. And the student wrote a statement on the nigga. Before she wrote the statement, she called me on the phone. 6-something in the morning. I had just got to work. I put the phone on speaker. Not only was she telling me, she told Sean Nichols, and she also told, God damn it, I don't know, Miss Posley. And Miss Posley felt some kind of way that when I left out that morning, because she hugged me like, I'm sorry, I don't know why he did that, Gilbert. I said, I'm tired. I'm putting a statement on this nigga. Because niggas just fucking with me for no reason. She checked the nigga when I wasn't even there. When I came back, she said I had a conversation with him, Gilbert, because I felt some kind of way. So when I tell y'all I'm stating facts on how these niggas just hating on me and fucking with me for no motherfucking reason, I have paperwork to prove it. But who's sitting at home? Me. Who's sitting at home? That's what I want to know. Who is the nigga that's taking the brunt of all this? But once again, I'm taking it for y'all. Justice will be served. My family name will not be damaged. You can mess with my career, but you ain't gonna mess with my name, ever. Green tea in it right now, too. And them is facts. And I know I haven't said good morning to everybody like I normally call your names. Like, good morning, everybody. You know, I couldn't say nothing in the first, whatever, how long I was on there, you know, letting y'all know the situation. I didn't get to speak to everybody, so let me make sure I speak to everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. If there's any comments about the other day, the video that you seen, please voice them. If you have any lawyers' numbers, if you have anything that you want to get off your chest and you scared to get it off your chest, or something that happened to you at D-Dot, inbox me, let me know. I want as much evidence as I can get. And y'all can help me. And if you don't want to help, that's fine too. One way or another, if I got to stand outside like Malcolm X with a bullhorn across the street, I'd be just like that nigga who was walking around with the picket sign for his girl. He was out there with a picket sign, and I posted him recently too. He was outside with a picket sign saying that the sexual harassment in OTC, and that was because of your boy, Darius Freeman. If I got to stand across the street at Shoemaker Terminal or stand outside Gilbert Terminal across the street, get me a ladder and sit on top of the ladder with a bullhorn, just because I ain't got nothing to do, I will. East Warren says, shit bold as fuck though, man. 20 years, that's a long time. Listen, I'm only 54, and I'm in decent shape. Not excellent, but I'm in decent shape to be 54. But yes, 20 years of my life for a lie. I didn't even get the respect of a nigga who been there 20 years to even get a real investigation. Ain't that something? Everything I've done for this company, and this should tell y'all something about the people who are in charge, and this should tell y'all something about the company itself. It really should. For somebody like myself who's been a stand-up guy, for somebody like myself who has garnered and gotten respect from God knows how many people since they've been there, on and off work. You know what I'm saying? It's people that I'm saying that she ain't come on this live today that they know who I'm talking about. Their houses burned down or whatever. I've given them clothes off my back and they woman clothes off my back. People came over there, they fathers passed away. They didn't have nobody to call. Gil, I give it right back. Can I get XYZ? Here. I'm sitting there, Coney, come pick it up. It's in my pocket. You know, for them to try to hinder my name, I'm not going to let them hinder my name. If you want to keep me off that bus, keep me off the bus. But you is not going to stop nothing from coming out this mouth. I am seeking the truth. I'm trying to get to the truth. And I'm trying to do it for me, but I'm also trying to do it for y'all. To show y'all never give up. Just because they are a big company and a big entity does not mean that you are not important out here. For real. If justice never served, it will be talked about. Like, this is not an Emmett Till death. But you see how many years later it's talked about? I'm going to make sure it's talked about until my last breath. And I wanted to carry on after my last breath. I want somebody to When I leave here and some shit happen, yeah, I remember I heard stories about this guy Gilbert Hampton. Everything. I want that legacy. Because that legacy helps the next generation. It helps the driver of the day. It helps the students. And it helps us who've been there for years understand that they are not more powerful than the union. If we stick together, we are more powerful than anything. That's our problem. Jeremy Wyrick. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate it. Remember, I need a wrongful termination, a defamation of character, or not following due process. And I would like a harassment case also added on because of what they did to me 2 days ago. Because that was bullying and harassment the other day. So I want to add something else on to it. I definitely want to add something else on to it. If that person can help me in any of these ways, listen, 10, 20, 30, whatever they need me to drop down, I'm dropping it on the table. I just want them to go hard. I swear, I'm dropping it on the table. I just want them to go hard. I will not leave this earth with nobody stepping on my name. I won't. For real. I go out here and fight 2 niggas, 10 niggas, 20 niggas. Get my ass beat and stand up and be like, y'all won this round, but damn it, I'm coming back. And in fact, you can't take nothing from the dirt that didn't come from the dirt. I come from the gutter. I come from the dirt. You cannot take nothing from me. When I say you cannot take nothing from me, you can't. And you cannot take my name and kick it and throw it away. You said, Yolanda said, call him, he got you. Thank you, Yolanda, I appreciate it. Do me a favor, Yolanda, send it to my inbox, or I got to go back through the whole video and try to find it. Send it to my inbox, or send it to my phone. Yes. But honestly, y'all been on here today, y'all seen the BS that jumped off the other day. If you got any comments, that's what we've been talking about. And we've been talking about the corrupt system that's going on at the Department of Transportation. How the Friends, Family, and Fucking Network is dominating the truth. It's not doing things that the way it's supposed to be done. That are not following protocol. For real. And Mr. Blackman, you are correct. It's the fucking family show. You know, because, like I said, I don't fall into those categories. I don't kiss nobody's ass. And maybe that makes me look like I think I'm the shit. No, I don't have to come to work to kiss your ass. I come to work to make people better. I come to work to help people get their CDLs. I come to work to have people have belief in the system and what we running and what we doing together. That is why I come to work. And it's so sad that I have so many people giving me stories of, you ain't here, Gil. I'm scared to talk to somebody. Damn, you ain't here, Gil. I don't know who to talk to. And these are male and females. You know, and that's why I be like, damn, y'all ain't got nobody to talk to? We calling you, Gil, because we don't trust people. We calling you, Gil, because we know you're going to be honest with us. We calling you, Gil, because shit, everything we learned was basically from you. There's a whole bunch of people out there, but you're the only one standing with us. And I'm going to continue to stand with y'all. And that's real talk. For real. I'm going to continue to stand with y'all. And that's why these videos that I put out, you know, for those that don't know, subscribe to my page, Mr. Straight Up, on YouTube and Patreon. You know, you can get the videos and logistics of everything that's going on. Because I sure posted the video from day before yesterday. I definitely did. Blackman says, like our thing with the word of the day. I truly love that because you always pick one that made me think, and we talked about it. Plus, it gave me so much info every day we did. I appreciate you even remember that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to give you a word for the day, Blackman. The word for the day is strength. That's your word for the day. Your word for the day is strength. That's your word for the day, Blackman. Your word for the day is trip. I appreciate you remembering those exchanges we would always have. And yes, you would always catch me like, what's the word of the day? That's love, man. You see my cheeks went up. Got me out here looking like a gay ex-driver. So LaWanda says, what you say, LaWanda? Let's see what you said, LaWanda. I just want to know, where's the loyalty? 20 years don't mean shit with a company these days. Listen. And I've never been in attendance trouble. I've never had no other sexual harassment claims. I've never had really nothing against me. And the last time that I went against the company, for those who were there know, it was the bed bug situation. I fought the whole company by myself for the bed bug situation and the way it was worded. And I won. I won. They were trying to suspend me and fire me at the time. But I knew that book. And I used their own words against them. I won. I'm not afraid to stand on my own because that's what leaders do. But when I won, I didn't just win for me. Once again, I won for y'all. Y'all ain't got to pull no bus in. They got bed bugs on it. All you got to do is say, I feel unsafe. And if they tell you, no, you have to put it in, no, I don't. Y'all can get somebody to tow it in. That way nobody is threatened. That's all you got to do. Know your book, know your word. But 20 years means nothing, LaWanda. 20 years means nothing. Loyalty, we have all figured out this company don't give a fuck. They don't really care about us. Facts. So Sophia says, I have been saying all day, you are a threat and will continue to be a threat because you are too strong of a person and full of courage and determination. A man who doesn't put up with bullshit. Hold on. So it make them always see you as a threat. I agree with you, and I am a threat. I am a threat for everybody to get the justice that is deserved. I am a threat because I won't shut my motherfucking mouth. You know what they do to people open their mouth? They kill them. That's what they did to old lady. So that's what they trying to do to me now. They trying to kill me, but they can't shoot me. You know what I'm saying? Since they can't shoot me, they trying to kill my character. They're trying to blackball me. They're trying to get me to shut up and align like a nigga. They want to keep putting whips on my back and want me to go out here and be in the field. And at the same time, they want me to shut up and say, yes, master. No, master. No, nigga. I'm riding up on the horse like the Django. I'm a free man. Facts. And that's a part of me being me. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to stay on the outside. Because they want me to fold. No. When I fold, it's never. We gonna have to be playing poker if I fold. That's because I get to play another hand to get to the money. For real. And then for real. Let me see. So that is why they call the cops to fear in you and push back since they personally can. Listen, them motherfuckers called them police and I'm like, what the fuck have I done? And listen, we on here talking, y'all. Please tell me what I did, what I said wrong. Did I do anything out of the way that should have garnered the police coming out there like the fucking SWAT team? They called the whole tactical force. Did y'all see that? They was ready. Nigga, we at the Northwest Activity Center. I'm invited here. I'ma say I'm invited here. I still don't understand that. I still don't understand it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Am I that big of a threat to America? For real. Am I Ice Cube's cousin? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because the nigga speaks his mind, walks with his head held high, eats good. You know what I'm saying? I don't look good. I'm halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? But I dress better than the average or above average. It helps. Those are the things that you're scared of in a black man. You scared of a black man who stands up? You scared of a black man that stand up for others? I know he's. They did call SWAT on my ass. I'm telling you, nigga. I was waiting on LL to come get my ass too. They had everybody out there, nigga. I thank you, Chanel. I appreciate you. Chanel says she definitely got the Burbage because of me. I appreciate you too. You shared this live with Charlie LaDuff. I'm glad you did. Thank you. Thank you, that deal. And I would like more people to share it too. Please share this. Please share the video from the other day. I want to have a sit down with the news people. And I want Charlie LaDuff. I want anybody who gonna come, even the guy will be like, Channel 2, get out my face. Y'all can go back and get anybody you want because it's gotta stop, y'all. For real. You talking about apparently because I was on the pre-list. You worry about the word of the day, damn it. You silly though, Blackman. But yeah, so let me say, Chanel says, whatever happened, the truth will come out. A liar won't win. The truth is already out. He swore, listen. I'm going to say it again. The student who was sitting there wrote a statement against Angela Davis saying she lied. And they said that she sexually harassed me by jumping on my back and touching me. I never did nothing wrong. The only thing Angela said I did was, she said that I told her to assume the position and bend over. Which was a motherfucking lie. I told her after she snatched the paper out of my hand and then said, what you doing? I said, I'm checking the people in. I'm a Leo and we check people in a certain way, the same way every day. And I said, go on over there and assume your position and check the people in over there away from me. That's what the fuck I said. Then she comes from behind me and jumps all around my neck, titties on the back of my head, pussy on my back, touching me. And that's what the student wrote. So the truth has already been told, Chanel. The liar got exposed. But why ain't she at home, y'all? Why ain't she at home, y'all? And she was the aggressor. Now, the other day when I was there, Louis Weingard says, yeah, he shouldn't have been there because she started taking her earrings off and stuff. She was about to go fight him. If she was about to go fight me, who was the aggressor, y'all? Not me. That means she shouldn't have been there. And why do you want to fight me? Because I'm telling the truth? Why do you want to fight me? Because I'm telling the truth? That's why you was asking, how do you report this? Because we not there no more. That's what I'm saying. Don't know either. You know what I'm saying? You did wrong by letting her fall in. In love with the dick work. Look, you and Q gonna get off my motherfucking head about this dick that she got. Y'all gonna get off my head. Lebro say, titties on the head, pussy on the back. Yes, that's how the fuck it was. I did nothing wrong, y'all. Blackman talk about that part. Y'all a motherfucker this morning. Look, I did nothing wrong, y'all. I was in there doing my job. She came and invaded my space, snatched paperwork out of my hand, made up a lie and jumped on my back and touched me. Now watch this, y'all. I'm about to blow y'all fucking mind. A couple days after that, she bought me lunch. Ain't that strange? The next week I'm in class, she came and sat right next to me. Leg hitting my leg, everything. Arm hitting arm. The week that I got sent over there, a couple days before that, I was at Gilbert Terminal. And Miss Posley brought me a button to go on my shirt collar. I said, oh, thank you. She said, yeah. Angela Davis sent this to you. Do that sound like somebody who sexually harassed her, y'all? Why would you do those three things if I sexually harassed you? You hurt her feelings maybe because you rejected her. She wanted to give you that dick work. Ain't nobody playing with y'all right now. Chanel, all because you didn't take the condom off. You goddamn right. And I told you I wasn't taking the condom off. And I'm not saying this because I know these ain't bad. I do know she fucked Andre George, but I have heard that she fucked other people too. Why would I take the condom off? Why? Why would I do that? That makes no sense. I got a call yesterday from a lady. Her initials are NJ. I'm not going to say her name. And she told me that when they was in class, not NJ, MB, that she was trying to fuck her son, and she kept telling her son, leave her alone, do not do nothing with her, leave her alone, get in your blues, leave her alone. I got these calls personally. Why the fuck would I take a rubber off? Thank you, Chanel, for bringing that to our attention. Why would I? Why would I? What? You talking about she want the entire dick, no limits? Look, she gonna take this squoze up ass dick. That's what so y'all gonna have me acting ignorant. But for real, why would I take a condom off? Why? For real. I have no reason to. I'm not trying to make no kids. I'm shooting blanks anyway. I got the AI dick. Practice. We talking about practice. Nothing but practice. So, with all this bullshit going on, I hope y'all come together. Send me everything that y'all got, because I'm ready to fight the whole system for myself and for y'all. Because it's got to stop. Management has helped them. Management has helped them. Management has helped her. Management has helped her. And management, by helping her, has tried to cover their ass, but it exposed their asses at the same time. All they had to do was handle my situation appropriately. Everybody knows what the routine is. If two people argue, get into it or anything, they have them divide terminals. You at this terminal, you at this terminal. Whoever has seniority gets to choose. Once y'all split terminals, then it goes to Creo. Creo does an investigation. Once Creo comes back with the conclusion, whoever is right, whoever is wrong, and then they take it from there. Mine is a he say, she say case. Why is it in Lansing, y'all? Why did they lie and say they sent it to Creo, but it never was? Why did they lie and say they investigated, but they never pulled the tapes, y'all? These are the questions I want y'all to just think about. Why did they send 8 police officers out there? Why was they at the door waiting on me to get there? Come on now. Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see it? Come on now. You can't make this stuff up. Some stuff is so obvious that you can put it together just by listening. And let me say it again for those that wasn't on here earlier. She came on my page and I snapped it real quick to show everybody she's stalking me. But when she came on the page, everybody, I said, hey y'all, we got Angela Davis on here. Here go your chance to prove yourself. Here go your chance to clear your name in front of all my people. Y'all asked her questions. Come on, say what you got to say, Angela. Do y'all think she said something to clear her name? Do y'all think she said what happened? Do y'all think she said what I was supposed to do? She didn't say none of that. You know why? Because she know I didn't do nothing. She know that. You had a chance to make me look dumb as fuck. You had a chance for everybody to be talking about me like a dog the next day and moving forward. Why didn't you do it? All you had to do was say, nigga, you know what you said. You know what you did. You were scared. They wanted to know. We all wanted to know. Because I wanted to hear you say it too. I wanted to hear you say it too. Y'all make sure, because I know some of you fake ass niggas gonna go back and tell about the video. And Dre, and Mallet, and Howard, and Rosita, and Rochelle. Tell whoever the fuck you want to tell. This shit has got to stop on what they doing. And stop trying to blame other people for the shit that y'all doing to people. That's what y'all got to do also. Stop blaming other people for the shit that y'all doing to people. Y'all out here fucking up people's lives for nothing. Y'all out here doing shit like suspending a nigga for 2 weeks. Then when he come back to work for 1 day, suspending him for another 2 weeks. Let that motherfucker just go on and be off the whole month and bring him back. I'm going to bring you back on a 5-day suspension. Then after your 5-day suspension, we're going to send you over 29 days in pending. Does shit like that make sense? Do y'all fucking jobs like y'all supposed to. Stop trying to wait till a nigga got 7 offenses to bring him in there. And it's supposed to be thrown out after 30 days. Know your rights, people. Stop this shit. Stop it. You right, Tawana Walton. Fuck them. I promise y'all, my life is fine. I promise y'all, my journey, even if it's a long journey, it's not gonna stop. For real. It's not. Some of y'all gonna turn around and be like, this nigga still talking about it? Damn, this nigga still mad? He acting like a bitch. Let's say what the fuck you want to say about me. The problem is, none of you bitch ass niggas never say it to me. You hoe ass niggas. I'm talking to y'all. You fake dick sucking ass bitches who talk behind a nigga back. It's the niggas who worse than the fucking bitches. Y'all bitches within bitches. You bitches. You know what I'm saying? Stand up, be a motherfucking man. Say, no, Gil, nigga, I got questions for you. I want to ask you my motherfucking self. I got nigga. That's what I want. I want the real niggas to come on. You bitch ass niggas that be talking behind my back. Did y'all notice that I asked Terrence Cummins again? Nigga, I hear you been talking about me, nigga. I hear you been saying shit about me, but you steady want to come on my live. The nigga didn't say nothing Friday. I asked him again the other day. The nigga didn't say nothing. So obviously, nigga, it's true. You take your fake ass over there with that old raggedy teeth motherfucker and go and do what y'all been doing. Because I know who you telling, and y'all spreading the extra shit behind my back. Flat the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Suck a dick with your eyes open, you bitch ass niggas. And I say that from the heart. That has nothing to do with nobody. Once again, I did not threaten nobody or nothing. But I told a bitch nigga who being a dick sucker to suck a dick. Eyes open. For real. Make it a nice size dick. Pull it front behind where you can suck a nigga dick and lick a nigga ass at the same time. You raggedy motherfuckers. So as I was saying, I'm here for y'all. I truly am. I really am. And as I go on through this fight, it's going to be a lot of things said. But one thing ain't nobody gonna tell me moving forward is that nigga Gilbert gave up. If it come back with the verdict against me from Lansing, do you think that's gonna stop me from exposing a lying ass motherfucker? Why are y'all laughing at me? Oh, so me and said you thought you shouldn't have your eyes on. See, I told that to your ass when we was on hump day, and I was talking to the women. I was talking about a bitch ass nigga this time. So now I got your ass back, Sophia. But for real, this is where I am with this. Niggas have so much to say, and y'all have a chance to talk to me. I don't give a fuck if the liar won't talk to y'all. You don't have to guess. You can go back and say Gilbert said. You ain't got to go back and say, I heard Gilbert say. Let me see. I got a nickel like that in my job right now. His microaggressions are making me decide to leave before I end up in jail. I can't work with fakeness because I'm a nickel that was slapping. That was snap. Hold on. Because I'm a nigga that will snap, cracker, and pop your ass in the mouth and walk off the job when provoked. I ain't fucking mad at you. Good morning, Devane. Good luck on your running for office too. But listen, yes, that's how they set me up. Yes. What's going on, Wes? What's good, fam? How you been, man? Miss you, Wes. For real, I ain't seen you in a good minute, dog. But yeah, for real. That motherfucker said, I only close my eyes when I get paid because I didn't see him anyway. I'm not playing with you motherfuckers right now. Look, Big Jim, I'm not going to stop. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, even if I lose in Lansing, I'm dropping the money on the lawyer. The first lawyer say, I'll take your case. Even if the motherfucker lying to me, he's going to get the money. You know, a lot of these places be like, you ain't got to give me no money. I'm looking for that place too. But I'm going to give them some money. If they be like, you ain't got to give me nothing. No, here goes something down anyway. Let's get you started today. And here go all the evidence I got. Let's have an hour or two talk real quick so I can tell you what has transpired, what has went on, what they doing, what has been done. And then I want you to go investigate this shit. Because defamation of character is a bad motherfucker. Playing with my character is a bad motherfucker. And Corey Holmes, Angela Davis, Darius Freeman, y'all at the top of the list. Y'all at the top of my list for defamation of character. Let me make sure I say that y'all are at the top of my list. For real. I mean that. Because all three of y'all have done things very detrimental to my name. Why? Because I ain't gay. Why? Because I ain't sexually harassed somebody. Why? Because another nigga worried about who I'm fucking and talking to students and telling them about it because they got sexual offenses against their ass. I said what I said. Somebody or everybody gonna pay. For real. They say it take money to make money. Well shit, mine about to be made. And I mean that. I am voicing everything to y'all today so nobody has to wonder or make up shit. You can watch this whole video again. Don't be out here making shit up when y'all come to the fucking horse. For real. Maybe she wanted a relationship with you, Hampton. Maybe she felt that it looked that way to her, so harassment was the way to go get you back. I'm going to tell you, Sophia, I can't prove it, but I believe Andre George put her up to it because he was feeling some kind of way. Because she didn't write no paperwork that next day. This happened on November the 2nd. She didn't write no paperwork till November the 13th. You like that sexy ass music, Takara? You silly. You silly, Takara. Way to catch that though. But anyway, she didn't go instantly and write nothing against me. She really didn't. She didn't go write no paperwork against me. That happened on the 2nd. She didn't write the paperwork. She didn't write nothing until November the 13th. Why you wait 11 days? And then the stuff that's in there, she didn't write. That's how we know Mike wrote it. 11 days and then 9 days later, when did y'all investigate? If she wrote it on the 13th, turned in on 13th, when did y'all investigate? Because on the 22nd, I was at the main office. When did y'all investigate? That's my point, y'all. So y'all know it was some BS in the game. Because if they would have asked any of those students right then, they would have been like, she lying. The student found me while I was off work. Like, Mr. Hampton, I'm sorry this happened to you. I just found out. I know that's a lie. I'm about to write a statement today. It was within the 29 days. So for those that know, they give you 29 days in pending. 29 days pending termination. So you got to prove yourself within 29 days. I proved myself within 17 days when the girl wrote the statement. And it was turned in by my union president. It was given to my union vice president to be turned in. So and a copy was sent to me, and I have the copy in my office. All of the steps were taken. Tell me why they didn't follow protocol, y'all. Tell me. Once again, I'm speaking facts. Can't nobody come over here and dispute nothing I'm saying. Because I'm telling the truth. Y'all ain't heard nobody, none of this time dispute what I'm saying. Not even her lying fucking ass. Not even her. For real. Somebody asked her, what did Gilbert do? What did Gilbert say to you? Asked her, did you buy Gilbert lunch? Was you always putting your arm around? Did you jump on Gilbert back the same day? Did you send a button over by another instructor after you filed paperwork on him? Because that don't sound like sexual harassment to me. Ask her. All right, so let's see what you got for me, Cannon. Sexual harassment is nothing to play with. Almost got Wakid caught up when he just turned 18. Said he was 16 and the girl was 13. The day of the court, we never got heard because the girl signed a statement saying he was the wrong person. But what's fucked up, Cannon? You know what I'm saying, Notori? You know what's fucked up? That you even got that story of another female who fucking lied on him. That's the fucked up part of the conversation. Women can lie and get away with it. Just like we gonna take Kobe Bryant dead ass. They say he fucked the lady and sodomized her. The lady said he raped her. What up, though, Hood? Come to find out, she had sex with 8 motherfuckers. She had 8 different semens in her. But Kobe, the one raped her, they found out that was a lie. His semen wasn't even in her. This is the shit I'm talking about. That guy who was in Creed 3. Somebody told me his name the other day. The lady lied and said that he sexually assaulted her. Come to find out she lied. But guess what happened? His next 2 movie deals was canceled. His commercials was canceled. And now he's fighting to have a fucking job in the industry because she fucked his name up and lied on him. Nothing happened to her. This is the fucking problem. If you can lie on me and I can get fired, Jonathan Majors, I appreciate that, Spence. That is his name. If you can lie on me and I can get fired, once I prove that you lied, why shouldn't you be fired? If you can lie on me and I can get 5 to 10 years in jail for sexual assault, when I'm found innocent, shouldn't you get 5 to 10 years in jail? That'll stop these bitches from doing this whole shit. That'll stop these hoes from lying. For real. You are right, Hood. Her being white played a role. He in the movie now, he a bodybuilder. Well, I'm glad they started. But they messed his money up. His endorsement deals. He got to rebuild himself. You know what I'm saying? That's some hoe ass shit. A man shouldn't have to fucking rebuild himself on nothing that he tore down on his own. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So, Mammy says, Mr. Hampton, I believe she was in love with you, and instead of letting go, this is the way to get back at you. It can also hinder new relationships because of the scar that would be left on you, where another female would look at you in a different light. I can't even argue with you, Sophia. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is the part that I'm talking about. A man's name is fucked up, whether he's right or wrong. Notira says, just like when the young boy called the police 12 Fossey, they should be arrested. Yes, they should. For real. Yes, they should. I was looking toward that Avengers movie too, Spence, because I like Marvel too. You know, I'm Thor. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I'm saying. A man's name get fucked up even when he's innocent. They don't remember that. Watch, I bring these people up all the time. When you think of Mike Tyson, you think of him fighting? And what else you think of? him raping that lady. He ain't never had another rape case in his life. He ain't never had no other time where somebody said he beat them or some shit like that. These bitches just be lying. Another one, Tupac. He done they still bringing up people that fucking Tupac done fucked. He done fucked hundreds of women. But this one woman gonna say he raped her. But ain't no other woman never said nothing but nice shit about him. He was a thug with passion. Now all of a sudden he raping you? Come on, bitch. But he ain't never did it to nobody else. That shit don't make no sense. Do you think a killer kills once? No, a killer kills more than once. That's why he's a killer. They don't say he killed somebody. A killer kills more than once. Stop this shit. For real, stop this shit. This shit has got to stop, y'all. And I appreciate y'all being on here for this video today. Yes, I appreciate y'all spending time. This has been a nice, long, extensive video today because the shit has got to stop, y'all. I appreciate y'all comments, everybody coming on, everybody talking about it. Them motherfuckers sent the SWAT team. Part 1 and 2. But they say I was the aggressor. But like I said, Louis Armstrong get on the phone with Q. And Q let me know, like, this hoe ass nigga is trying to talk shit. And she the one was taking off her fucking earrings. That means she was the aggressor. Because then none of us see that. I'm just saying, y'all. LaWanda say, you see my request? No, I didn't. You know, I'm on here right now. I can't check none of my texts or nothing. I got a phone call, a couple of phone calls I got to get back to. I got to drop one of my cars at the shop, you know, shortly. Yeah, I said it like that to be funny because I'm blessed. Thank you, Lord, for everything that I have. Got on my red and blue right now. Go Pistons. Yes, go Pistons. But this shit has got to stop, y'all. This shit has got to stop where we let people lie and get away with it. This shit has got to stop where you have entities trying to intimidate people. Spence says, I married an illegal immigrant in North Carolina. She alleged partial rape, domestic violence, and child abuse. I ended up with custody of my son at 10-month-old, and he's been with me ever since. The judge even said she lied, but they won't deport her ass. You said you trying to join my live, LaWanda? Damn, you know I'm slow, LaWanda. Ask to join it again, and I'll try to press it. You gotta ask me to join. And I'm sorry to hear that, Spence, but this is what I'm getting at. Women can just lie on you and fuck your name up, and you are innocent. Even when you're proven innocent, your name is still tarnished. And when you have people helping tarnish the name, it's even worse. We have to stop letting people fuck over us. I don't give a damn. I will be a voice. I'm telling y'all, whether I win or lose this case, everybody will know about my situation. If I pass tomorrow, I will be remembered. I'm leaving a stain on the bitch who stained me. I am leaving a stain on the organization that has band together to try to blackball one of the best people that has ever came through the Department of Transportation. I stand on that. Y'all stand on it with me from all the comments and things that y'all said that I've done nice for y'all, got y'all out of situations, helped y'all with situations. It's sad once again that I have people calling me to ask me what they should do about things that's going on at the job right now because they have no one to talk to. They're scared. They don't believe anything people say. Why? And it's crazy. Why believe in me? These are things that needs to be brought up. You know. You said it should pop on the screen. I'm waiting on it to pop on the screen. And hold on, let me go back. Amber said, my friend been going through a domestic violence case for 1.5 years. It's never gonna stop. Natira says, we have got to pour into our kids and grandkids, talk to them, understand them, question them, love them, lead and guide them, hold them accountable so they will hold themselves accountable. I agree. Let me see. Try to click on it. This, trust me, it works. Yes. Yes. You say it's too much text? I understand, LaWanda. Sorry about that. And because the woman said she was beat and didn't have a scratch on her. It happens all the time. And I challenge y'all. I challenge every one of y'all who runs into, let's start with Angela Davis. I challenge you to ask her, what did Gilbert do to you? What did Gilbert say to you? I challenge y'all. I challenge y'all to ask her, why did you buy him lunch a few days after that? I challenge y'all to ask her, why did you go sit next to him the following week if he sexually assaulted you? I challenge y'all to ask her, why did you buy him a vest, you know, with his name and stuff on it before he went out of town? I challenge y'all to ask her, the weekday that they called him over to the office, why did you send a pendant to put on his shirt through another instructor if he sexually harassed you? That makes no sense. I challenge y'all. I challenge y'all to go to Andre George and say, was you fucking her, Andre George? Did you help her? Because it looked like you helped her fuck over Gilbert. I challenge y'all. I challenge y'all to do these things. Is it true that you showed pictures of her pussy to Gilbert? Is it true that Gilbert got you on tape, basically admitting that you fucked her? I challenge y'all. I challenge y'all to go to Corey Holmes and say, Corey, was you calling him after 4 o'clock when he got off work? I challenge y'all to ask him, was he trying to get me to come to a bar with him, to get on the boat with him? I challenge y'all to ask him, did he call me a big old soft teddy bear in class? I challenge y'all to ask him, did he call me a them they in front of a whole office full of supervisors? I challenge y'all to ask these people. I challenge y'all to go to Darius Freeman and say, have you been talking about him to students on the bus and they wrote statements against you and then they were turned in and they disappeared when they got to Andre George, but Gilbert got a copy of them? I challenge y'all. I'm going to say it again. And I seen this person name just come on here. And this person going to know I'm not lying if you're still watching. Me and this person, we got on the bus, one of those little shuttle buses, and we ride. And he asked me, Gil, you fucking AD? Told him, no. Nigga, no, for real, Gil, this is me and you talking. You fucking AD? I said, no. He said, I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. That girl in love with you. I know you fucking that girl. And I to the end, leave that shit alone, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm not. Because I was being respectful. But I gotta commend him as a motherfucking man. That lets me know how much she was on my motherfucking head for another man to ask me, did y'all fuck? Was y'all fucking? And when I tell a nigga no, he didn't even agree. He said, I don't give a fuck what you say. He turned out to be right. I finally had to bring it to the light. So I commend him for even noticing how much she was all fucking over me. Everybody noticed how she was on me. Everybody that came to me like, nigga, I seen what she was doing. I've been in the middle of conversations with people and she just come stand in the middle or walk up and listen. Pull a nigga away. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Sophia says, a woman does that when she is tied into emotion. And she wanted that more than likely. Andre was not the dick she wanted. She wanted yours. Mr. Hampton, you laid the thorn out. No comment, Sophia. Hey, and Andre George, you moved him in, remember? So I guess he laid it down on your ass. Nah, I'm just talking shit. But yeah, my events since I have been at work and off of work have been very different concerning this situation. They are life moments. They are still training moments because I am going to train people that I need to train now on the outside of it, or if I come back. You know, because at this point, if I come back, I do. If I come back, I don't. But remember, I'm here for my name. Because ain't nobody giving a fuck about Gilbert. Everybody want to care about Angela Davis. I don't give a fuck about Angela Davis. I'm not going to do nothing to her. I'm not going to put my hands on her. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not, when I say none of it, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. Y'all ain't heard me threaten nobody. So when a nigga, they send a police task force out there for me, why? I ain't never threatened nobody. Then they want to say, well, she got paperwork on you. PPO. For what? What have I done to her? Because we all need to know. Y'all tell me what I've done to her. We all want to know. Flat the fuck out. Looking at the mail lady just pulled up behind me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Y'all tell me how this shit really works. Because I'm confused. A woman can do and say what the fuck she want and then walk away scot clean. That ain't how life's supposed to work, y'all. That is not how it is. Men are fucked over daily. Well, goddamn, you gonna have to keep fucking over me. I put that on everything. For real, I put that on everything. You're gonna have to keep fucking over me. Because this is never gonna end. When I say ever, never ever end. And I put that on facts. Got a new male person today. You say Mr. Jordan is nerdy and tasteless to my desires. Nope, even if I am drunk. Yeah, hey, a few of y'all had some things to say about Jordan. You know what I'm saying? A few of y'all had some things to say about him today. And like I said, even with him, why? Why? Why, George? And I say why to George because you came over to the office. For those that just came on and don't know, while I'm over in class, just fed 62, 63 people out of my own pocket, being generous and giving. He comes over there and tells me they want to see you down at the main office. I look him in his eyes. He looking at my shoes. Y'all know what I just said. Why they want me to come over there? I don't know, Gil. No, for real, what they want at the main office? I don't know. They just told me, to send you over there, so I'm about to have a car pick you up. I'm like, okay. We get all the way to the end of the meeting, y'all. Who signed off on this BS? Howard Bragg spin the paper around. Andre George is the nigga who signed off on it. For real, Dre? You just look me in my face and act like you didn't know who signed off on it? Or you ain't the nigga who initiated it? You could have said it right there with Gil. Angela, she wrote some paperwork on you, and that's what you got to go over there for. Why you couldn't be a supervisor, superintendent and say that? Why you have to look me in my face and lie? You know why you lied, Dre? Because you was behind it too. You was in on it. Because y'all know what the protocol is. Anytime somebody writes a statement against you, you are supposed to be pulled in the office and let that person know that this person wrote a statement on you. So just in case anything in the future comes forward, you will already be prepared. You are not supposed to find out at the last minute. And this was a supervisor trainer that it happened to. And between. But you didn't know what happened, Dre? For real? Somebody had called and was saying dumb shit. And I'm saying this because certain shit lines I don't cross. Nigga was like, yeah, let this shit air out so shit. You can tell his motherfucking wife. I don't give a fuck about his wife. She ain't do shit to me. I don't give a fuck about his family. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All I give a fuck about is justice. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. But clearing my family's name and showing y'all that you never give up and showing y'all that you do not let nobody just fuck over you. And you a good person. A lot of people be scared in there. Just like they had the girl Nan scared. When she was scared to go tell somebody when they went down her fucking pants. Then they had the nerve to turn around and tell her, well, ain't nothing we can do about it. We gonna change our training. The fuck you mean you gonna change? You gonna just train people not to go in people's pants? And then had the nerve to tell her, well, it's your fault. Then they turn around and blame the shit on her. It's your fault. You consented. Andre George gave the order and Miss Kelly took you in there, but when you pulled your pants down, you consented. The girl was fucking terrified. She wanted to graduate that day. I fucking understand. You can't tell me how nobody gonna react in that moment. Everybody ain't me. Because I'm gonna tell you what I would have did. I would have let her go down my fucking pants and I would have got right into that fucking graduation with the mayor and all the fucking cameras on and be like, I got something to say. She just went in my motherfucking pants and he gave the fucking order. What y'all gonna do about it? That's what I would have did. But guess what? They blamed that on Gilbert too. They blamed it on Gilbert because after she already then told a goddamn whole bunch of people, and when she came to me, I said, well, you know what? Go to your union. You done graduated. Now go to your union. I already done talked to people, but you still can go to them. These motherfuckers had the audacity to tell Gilbert, he shouldn't have told you that. Gilbert told you the wrong stuff to do. See, this is why we need to retrain. Don't try to blame that shit on me for what the fuck you did, Mallet, and what you was listening to, Miss Odin. You are a woman too. Defend this lady. Do the right thing. Stop. And another fucking position looks like it's gonna be filled by somebody who ain't gonna do the right thing. That's why all y'all need to come out of y'all positions, because y'all are not upholding what them fucking books say. You upholding that friendship shit and fucking people's lives up. You are fucking people's lives up to keep a friendship with a motherfucker that's gonna fuck over you as soon as they get a chance. Instead of helping this person who need help, who came to this job, who wanna be here, that fresh meat to keep this company rolling along. Y'all don't give a fuck about them. You wanna do all this to cover your friend's ass. Some bullshit, man. Do the right fucking thing. You right, Miss Hollis. That's that D-Dot shit. And that's why I'm on the outside looking in, because I do not kiss ass. I'm not in the Friends and Family Network. Nigga, I know when not to even go places. But if I'm invited, goddammit, I have an option to go. Understand what I just said? If I am invited, I don't show up nowhere. But if I'm invited, I do go. So now, everybody gonna be looking over their shoulders to see if I come to the picnic. Am I coming to the picnic? Who knows? I may not. Why? Because I'm fucking invited. And let me see. I ain't even gonna say what I'm saying. I ain't gonna put the extra shit out there that y'all shouldn't know right now. But anyway, shit has got to stop. Go Pistons. The shit has got to stop, y'all. The shit has got to stop. Y'all have to let the system be what it's supposed to be. A binding contract that all parties are equal and all parties are supposed to be treated the same. But I guess when you fuck the superintendent, everything ain't got to be the same. I guess when you at the cigar bar with the superintendent, the assistant superintendent, the director of operations, a couple drivers, and the station master. And y'all out smoking cigars all together. I guess you ain't gotta go by the book. You go by y'all own system. None of y'all will shut me the fuck up from the truth. None of y'all will shut me the fuck up from the truth. Because none of y'all come to my face and say I'm lying, because I'm the only one that got proof. For you motherfuckers to say the other day that I shouldn't have been there, why? And Morgan said people who've been terminated from DDOT are not allowed to come to the graduation. But I turned right around, look at some of the pictures, and see a nigga that was terminated before in there. And I see the nigga who stole my fucking cup at the job and I put paperwork on, and he's fired again. Why is he in there? Oh, it's okay for him to come? Isn't he terminated? Oh, that's Gilbert. He ain't Gilbert. That's what it is. Look, we're not going to keep going over this, y'all, because there's nothing really to go over. Y'all know the truth. Y'all know the facts. And once again, I challenge y'all to walk up to Angela Davis and say, what did Gil do? I challenge y'all to say, well, if he sexually harassed you, why did you go right behind him and jump on his back? And your titties was on the back of his head and your pussy was on his back. He didn't touch you, you touched him. I challenge y'all to say, well, if he sexually harassed you, why you didn't write a statement that day? Why'd you wait 9 days? Why'd you wait 11 days? I challenge y'all to ask her this. I challenge y'all to say, well, why did you buy him lunch a couple days after that? I challenge y'all to ask her, why did you go sit next to him that following week in class and y'all legs was touching and your arm was touching because you came and sat next to him? I challenge y'all to ask her that. I challenge y'all to ask her, well, the week after that, before he went downtown, you sent a button to pin onto his collar of his shirt through another instructor, Miss Posley, to put on his shirt. If he sexually harassed you, why would you do this stuff? Because to me, it doesn't sound like sexual harassment. Ask her, why have many people came on there and said that they seen you putting your arm around him? They seen you jumping on his back. They seen you asking him, do you want lunch today? Why don't you challenge her and ask her, when you make a banana pudding for the whole office, ask her, why does she make one separately for me? Huh? If I harass her, why she wait 2 weeks later to call and tell someone? That's what we want to know. Yes, East Warren, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. Why would you? I just named 3 things that she did. Why would you buy him a vest? Because Gilbert was out of town. Why did you buy him a vest with Instructor Gilbert on the back of it? Green vest. Before he went out of town. If he was doing something wrong to you. Why was you buying him shit anyway? If he was sexually harassing you. Ask her these questions, y'all. Because do it make sense to me? I'm scared to be around him. I'm writing a statement that day. Please don't put us in the same room. No, I don't want to go in class where he gonna be at because I'm scared. Ain't that how you would be? Ain't that how you would be? I'm just saying, listen. Ain't that how you would be? I want to know. Ain't that how you would be? We want to know. We want to motherfucking know. Do it sound like sexual harassment to y'all? Seen the picture. Y'all seen her in the truck with me too, right? The other picture, y'all seen her out at the putt-putt with me, right? Do that sound like sexual harassment, y'all? I forced all that. I kidnapped her now. Come on now. I do you and your kids' taxes up until this year, up until this happened. Come on, y'all, put the shit together, man. She couldn't get the dick no more, she mad. Shit ain't hard to figure out, y'all. This ain't hard to figure out, y'all. And to D-Dot personally, yeah, I did the old putt. Yeah, I did the putt-putt. But on the strength, they tried to humiliate me the other day. I'm mad I can't add you neither, LaWanda. I don't know how to add you. I swear I don't. I wish I could add you too, LaWanda. It says like, reply, ban, mute, and sticker. I don't know how to bring you in here, LaWanda. I wish I could too. Man, I wish I could too. Maybe you got to go out. Maybe you got to take yourself out and then come back. But right now, let me see. Hold on. I might have it. Hold on. It says this person was unable to join because of technical issues. I almost had you, LaWanda. Oh shit, I might have you, LaWanda. I don't know. Did I get you in there, LaWanda?
Hey, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. I just want to start. Hey, good morning, y'all. I just want to start off by just on my opinion.
Damn it, I can't. Damn. I need this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn this music off. Cause I'm trying to get the music off. Hold on. Cause I want to hear what you got to say. You still there, LaWanda?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, go ahead. I can barely hear you, but go ahead.
You can't hear me
I can
because
hear
my
you.
volume up.
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to say this. Like, I don't know her side exactly. I'm going off your side, you know, because this is what I can hear, your side. But I'm going to just say this, just speaking for women in general. It's no rule out here that like your husband per se. I can say I'm able to tell my husband no, and if he take it, he rape me. So let me clear that up. I'm not taking that away from no woman, because a husband can rape his wife if she say no. I'ma just say that out there, out the blue. But me as a woman, and if a man,
You still there? Where you go? Where you go? Where you go? Shit, we can't hear you no more, LaWanda. Uh, I can't hear you no more. I don't know what's been happening. This fucked up. So let me remove you, and maybe you can come back in. Let me see. So let me try to bring you back in, LaWanda. So they adding you back right now, LaWanda. Can you hear me? Uh, uh I don't know. Everything was going good. Everything was going good, girl, till I tried to get you up in this mother. Can y'all hear me now? I need somebody to say yes or no. Can y'all hear me now? muted her. I wasn't trying to mute her. I definitely wasn't trying to do that because I wanted to hear what she had to say. You can't hear me, Spence? You can? Okay. Yeah. Definitely wasn't trying to mute her. I don't know. Something happened with the technical difficulties. I was trying to get the music off and all kind of stuff so I can actually hear her. Oh, y'all always could hear me. Okay. Thank you, Dana. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I was really trying to get her quote in because her quote or her opinion means a lot. Y'all opinion means a lot. Morning. We are on here for the opinions. We are on here to hear, the differences and how y'all feel, or if y'all take her side, my side, no side, whatever it be. That's why I'm on here. I am not running and hiding from nobody. I don't have to, because I'm innocent. I don't have to. For real. And once again, I'm not innocent because I say I'm innocent. I'm innocent because I have proof. You said that's nothing but the devil don't want us to hear what she had to say. I agree with you 100% that deal. For real. Like I said, I turned the music off and everything. I was trying to make sure that we got it in. Oh, so somebody called her. That's what happened, y'all. That had nothing to do with me. Did one of y'all get a call to come through? That messed up the lives. That's what happened. LaWanda got the call. So we going to try one more time, LaWanda, to get you in here. So it say that it's adding you now. Can you hear me, LaWanda?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, all right, we can hear you. Can y'all hear LaWanda out there? All right, we listening to your comment. Go ahead, LaWanda.
Okay, and I was just saying, like me as a woman, if you, I mean, we friends, we cool, but you as a woman, and I mean me as a woman, and I feel like you sexually harassed me, you and you basically had the relationship that y'all had. Like, me, I'm gonna be like, hey, what the fuck you doing, dog? This ain't for us. We cool. And I'm figuring y'all had a relationship where she could have came to you as a woman. I felt like, it didn't have to be influenced from somebody else to go a step and beyond when that could have been resolved. I mean, we all have told a friend, even with men. I know men have told women, like, hey, dawg, it's not like that. We cool. I look at you like a little sister or whatever. And some people really can't take that. But I'm going to just say me as a woman, and it may be some feel like me, maybe some don't. But if you sexually harass me and I really felt violated, I don't want to see your ass. I don't want to talk to you. I'm deleting your ass on my phone. I'm deleting you on social media. Fuck you. You ain't that motherfucking friend I thought you was. Kiss my ass. Don't spell that motherfucking name to me. When you say Gilbert Terminal, don't even say Gilbert. Just say the terminal on the west side. Because I don't want to hear shit that got to do with nothing with your name on it. That's just me
Fact.
as a woman. I'm not gonna be following you because I don't give a fuck what you doing out here and what you saying because I know what the fuck you did to me to hurt me. I don't give a fuck what you out here saying because Nick, I know I'm pleading my truth because I'm staying the fuck away from you. But she following you and she getting on your live. Fuck what you talking about, nigga, because you violated me. You fucked our friendship up. You did all that. And this is what I'm saying. I'm going off your side because I don't know her side. But just as women saying that they've been sexually harassed, women blow shit out of proportion. My boyfriend spoke to a bitch and she went back and told everybody that he was trying to holler at her because he said, hello, how you doing? And opened the door for her. Bitch, he's a gentleman, ho. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, women blow shit out of proportion. So if he didn't open the door, you was gonna be talking like, damn, this motherfucker didn't open the door for me. If he didn't speak to you, damn, he didn't speak to me. He's that type of guy. He's a man. He's gonna speak and he's gonna hold the door for a woman. Where does he talk to you at? Come into that picture. I'm lost. And people always believe the women. Always believe the women when it comes to the sexual harassment shit. Because we can do shit as women, and I know. You know what I'm saying? Especially a hurt motherfucker. Like that movie, a hurt motherfucker will hurt a motherfucker. And that's some real
Facts.
shit. But my thing is, I want you to keep your head on your shoulders. Fuck her, cause she got her shit in. And I ain't got nothing against her. Nothing against her. But you know, I'm guilty by association with everybody that don't like you, cause we cool. Cause we cool. Remember, we was so cool that I remember I was dieting when I was in class and you was bringing me oranges and shit. Remember them motherfuckers said we was fucking cause I'm fucking you for oranges. I said, damn, my pussy that cheap, I can only get an orange. What the
And I'm
fuck?
like, damn. And you know, my dumb ass was like, I'm gonna have to get some more of these oranges. These some bad
I
motherfuckers.
know. And it's like they didn't even know the history. You know what I'm saying? I'm like all them students. When I first went to CDL prep that first weekend, my classmates was on some bullshit. And you looked at me, you saw the frustration in my face. You said, what's wrong, Miss Morris? Because that was my name at that time. I said, these motherfuckers irritate me. I can't learn shit with them asking the same questions for the last 2 weeks. You said, come on, get on this bus with me. You want to learn your verbiage? I got you. We got on that bus. I learned my verbiage. We went back to class that next day on the CDL prep, and everybody was fucking up. And you said, LaWanda, can you show them how to do the verbal communication? And I did that shit. And they all was looking at me. Percolator said, how you learn that shit that quick? I said, I got on Mr. Hampton bus, and he fucking showed me this shit.
Facts.
And to add insult to injury, where it really came to the fact that they said me and you was messing around. Remember, my class was all fucked up. We had to go back to the
Yep.
main office in the middle of the winter, cold as shit, in them
Sure did.
motherfucking uniforms, and all in the snow. And you was mad as shit. It was, and I was the only woman on your bus. And you said we going out here to the main office and learn this bullshit. I'm mad as hell because I can't wear my parka coat. And whoever don't know they verbiage, they ain't riding back on my motherfucking bus with me. They gonna have to get on the bus with somebody else. And guess what? Everybody was going through the line doing their verbiage, y'all. And this is a true story, no lie. Everybody was going through their verbiage. I mean, everybody, they looking all sad. And I had one fancy pants in my class that knew everything because he was a truck driver. He failed. You know what I'm saying? So I was the last one. And they was like, oh shit, everybody gonna be on percolator bus and damn, I can't think of his name right now. Damn, I can't think of his name. But he passed away.
Yeah, you talking about
Bishop. Bishop.
Bishop, yeah, on
Bishop
Bishop
and
bus, yeah.
percolator bus. And I got out there and I sung that fucking shit. And I did my verbiage and I was the only one on your bus riding back to Gilbert.
Yep, I made
And,
everybody get
and,
on the
and
other bus.
everybody, yep, he made everybody else ride with somebody else. And it was like, fuck Mr. Hampton, he a hoe ass nigga. Fuck that nigga. That I said, well, why you mad? Because you don't know your verbiage. So
After that, the motherfuckers now they want to come over there to me to get help. Yeah, real talk. I appreciate that story too. That's what I'm saying. LaWanda just told y'all, and she made so much sense. If a motherfucker has sexually harassed you, why you going around them? Why you following? Why you doing this kind of stuff to keep this person around you? Why? She made so much sense, y'all. When I say she made so much sense, she made so much sense right there. If a nigga is doing all this to you, why you still trying to be around him? Yeah, she probably did get another phone call, but we good. She got her point in. Yep. But y'all know what? That's the note I'm gonna leave it on. For real. That's the note I'm gonna leave this on today. We have had a hell of a conversation today. When I say hell of a. Do y'all know we've been on here 3 good hours today? Because this was something that we need to talk about. And for those that missed the beginning, you know, all the way up to if you just came on, this will be posted on my page. Please go subscribe to Mr. Straight Up on YouTube and Patreon. If you want to see, it will be uploaded within the hour where you can go watch everything. And you can watch other videos that happen. And if you're new to the channel, you can pull up the video called She Lied and Here's the Truth. And it'll tell you from beginning to end on all the things that we didn't bring up and how everything was put together and some of the things that were done by other people during this state to show you how things happen. Also, Corey Holmes, his video was uploaded yesterday on how things changed with him and why. I'll let you figure it out. Some things I cannot say. Also, in the next hour, we will be airing again. Weingart, yes, he will be aired again because you have to stop talking about me, sir. Keep my dick out your mouth. It's for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You too old to be sitting up and talking about another nigga. You know my number. If everybody want to know my number, it's 313-575-5775. Rod said, man, you don't know. You know I don't have any money. D-Dot not paying me. Shit, they ain't paying me neither. And guess what? If they come up with some more bullshit to try to keep me back, what they gonna do? Fire me? I'm gonna ask y'all again. What they gonna do? Fire me? I'm at home eating good. I'm going to the game tonight. I sure the fuck am. Because I'm not missing no meals. And you know what? Maybe I'll go file unemployment. That'll be at the Northwest Activity Center, right? Because I still ain't filed. So if I go to the Northwest Activity Center, are they gonna ban me from coming in? Are they gonna stop me from filing my unemployment that DOT calls me to get, that Angela Davis calls me to get, that Andre George wrote me off to get, that Mr. Malik co-signed over them to make sure I get, that Howard Bragg lied about the Creole so I can go over there and get my unemployment? I'm willing to bet when I go, if I do go get unemployment, because I still ain't did it. Y'all niggas like, nigga, you better go get that money. They owe your ass. If I need it, I'll go get it. But I'm willing to bet when I do go get it, I bet they got something to make it where I can't get it. I might go down there and file y'all, because y'all know I'm going to tape it, just to see if they'll give it to me so y'all can say, these dirty bitches. Because I know I'm willing to bet they blocked that too. I'm willing to bet everything I got that they blocked that too. Oh, well, he say, she say, claims of sexual harassment with somebody I fucked. I'm going to say it again. He say, she say, sexual harassment claims on somebody I fucked. My point exactly. Look, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'm actually probably about an hour behind what I need to be doing, but I don't care. To everybody who needed their taxes finished up, all your stuff is done, filed. Everything is good. Y'all good to go. Once again, subscribe to Mr. Straight Up to get all the latest videos on YouTube. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all, it don't take nothing and it ain't gonna cost you nothing. I want to thank everybody's comments. I want to thank everybody who's called me. I want to thank everybody for all the stuff, the nice things that y'all said. Hey, LaWanda said, no, they gonna say you're not fired yet. Okay, so listen. Before I get off here, the reason LaWanda just said they're gonna say I'm not fired yet is because, do y'all know, I have never received any paperwork that says I'm fired. Starting at $99, Spence, for real. Uh, but for real, oh, you said business taxes starting at $3.99. You ain't gonna find it no cheaper than that nowhere. But as I'm saying this, I'm saying it again. She asked me, or she said they're gonna say I'm not fired. The reason they're gonna say I'm not fired, y'all, is because I have never received paperwork saying that I'm terminated from the city. I got a check in the mail back in February. Somebody asked me, was it for vacation? It wasn't for none of that. And I want to make sure I get paid for all that too. Let me make sure I say that because I'm still supposed to be paid that. That's mine. I earned that. But work, y'all. And y'all tell me why I've been off all this time. And I have asked for the paperwork. I sent emails for the paperwork. I called Denise Starr. I talked to Mallet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my paperwork. I want something that says I am fired. I want the paperwork. When I came and got my stuff in the office, because I wanted my stuff in the office, because that's why I had the evidence against Andre George. Everybody thought I got walked out. No, I made them let me get my shit. Y'all don't understand how this shit is. For real. I'm not even fired technically. No matter what nobody says, I have never received paperwork. I ain't received no emails, nothing. So y'all tell me, who really playing games out here? Y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all know what tomorrow is. Y'all can ask me anything, and I can ask y'all anything. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Let me get my ass together. I thank everybody who tuned in, especially who's ever been here from the beginning to the end of the video or long segments of the video. Thank you for coming, with the story, LaWanda, because it made so much sense. Thank y'all for not taking my side, but just listening to my side. Because everybody has the right to their opinion. But just like they say, numbers don't lie, facts and paperwork don't lie neither, unless it gets swept up under the rug. People's actions don't lie. Y'all seen her come on to me many times. Sammy was just talking about Mr. Hampton. I've seen it. People on my live right now. I've seen her fucking with you. I've seen her all on you. People who send me texts came to my messenger, wrote long posts and short posts about it. They can't believe that. She was all on you. It is what it is, people. But please believe. Last thing I want to leave y'all with, don't let nobody deter you from clearing your name. Don't let nothing stop you from dedicating who you are to making sure everybody know who you are. No matter how you come across, you make sure you come across. Don't be scared of nothing. We all gonna die. You can die being strong, and you can die being weak. We know how I'm gonna die. And them facts. Y'all have a great, great day. Y'all get together, vote the right people into the positions that they need to be voted into, because y'all got y'all stuff coming up, for new union representation. Put people in the right places. Try to get these people out of there who fucking over y'all and continue to fuck over y'all, because they've been fucking people. They've been fucking the president. They've been fucking the union reps, and they've been fucking over y'all. Get them the fuck together too. Once again, Mr. Straight Up is in full effect. Gilbert Hampton himself personally saying thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are all right with me. I would definitely see y'all tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. We do the Q&As. Y'all ask me, I ask y'all. To the new people who came on here today, I didn't get to see y'all, and that's another reason I didn't call out names saying good morning, good morning, good morning. It was because I had already been deep into the conversation. So for those that came on today, we would love to see y'all. And y'all have a wonderful day. Don't let nobody break you. And back to Mr. Blackman before I get off here. He asked me what the word of the day was. I told him strength. The word is strength. But we're going to add a little bit to that. Strength in numbers, people. Strength in numbers. Y'all make sure I get anything that can help me bring down these people who keep fucking over y'all. All right? Y'all have a great day. Mr. Straight Up is in full effect. Also, Gilbert Hampton once again says, thank y'all. Holla at y'all. See y'all in the morning. 6:30 a.m.